are live. Look
And
at that.
I'm editing the tag from World of Warcraft to Tabletop RPGs because said we were playing WoW.
Surprise, y'all. You'll find that the game has been downloaded on all of your computers remotely.
And we're just going to do raids.
And I have stolen all of the dirty fun. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Hello, Pat and Veronica
Hello.
and Susie. Welcome to Amateurish Productions. How is everyone doing today?
Great. I thought it was amateurish, so it's great that you were able to.
Amateurish.
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 Amateurish Productions. Huh?
It depends on how much you've had to drink. It does transition rapidly from amateurish to amateurish.
Mhm.
Amateurish Productions.
Pat, are you
As-
fucking with me? Did you really
Yeah.
think that?
No, I'm fucking. Yes, I'm fucking with you.
Oh my god.
I believed you for a second too. I was like, "Oh God, Pat, are you okay?"
But
Hell.
as someone who like reads a lot, right? Because because I'm a fucking cliche. As someone who reads a lot, there are a lot of words. I'm trying to think of an example of like the whole thing of like you've read a word a million times and you've never heard it said aloud, so you have a pronunciation in your head, and then you hear someone say it, and you're like, "Oh, what?" I'm trying to think of a
Ben
good
and the word
example.
Ancient.
I can tell you my
Wait, what?
example.
Hold on. Ben? Ancient?
Ancient.
Ancient?
Ancient. I don't know how it happened. And then at some point, Katie was like, "You mean ancient?"
when
and I was
you're-
like,
It's like
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're really old. It's when you're really old and really nervous at the same time. You're ancient.
That's what I was like. I was like, "Are you saying anxious? Like, what are you trying to say?"
I was like, I don't know. It's
Oh, that's very good.
yeah.
Well, I was not an adult when that happened to me, so mine is slightly less humiliating. But when I was a kid, I thought the word idiot was IDOT.
I like that better.
Oh, how old were you when you figured that one
Yeah.
out?
I think I was in the 4th grade.
But you felt like an IDOT.
Yeah, I felt like an IDOT.
Oh my God. Pat, do you want to sort of share with us what the fuck we're doing today?
Yeah. I love coming to this channel and hanging out with you all. And we had talked about it's been a little while since I did. I guess because we were doing a bunch, and it's that time of year, the best time of year. And I've been wanting to do something. I've had this kind of idea or for like a vibe or aesthetic that I've been wanting to build a little module around. And I'll just I'll shout out if you all are familiar. I'm a huge fan of this little mini series, one season. It was only one season, one and done, called Over the Garden Wall. And I just love the weird vibe of it. It's very unique. It will vacillate between incredibly silly and quirky and downright like really scary and really creepy. And I love the bouncing back and forth. And I felt like that vibe would be a lot of fun to play an RPG in. And I started writing one out, and I liked it so much that I formatted it into a whole module that people can buy after this later on. There's artwork to it and a whole original setting you can play in. So I hope you like it if you have fun. So yeah, we're gonna take a spooky season little jaunt through the woods here in a minute.
I'm so excited.
I love to jaunt.
I watched Over the Garden Wall with a friend who was visiting, and I don't know if I sent you the picture, Pat, but I have a picture of her at one point where her jaw is literally like touching her chest because she is so she's just like the trippiest shit, but it was so much fun.
It's something I discovered not after it was already out, because I think it was like 2015 they made it, but for maybe like 4 years now. It's my Halloween rewatch. It's my big thing. I have to rewatch every Halloween, every October.
It's very bingeable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, because the episodes are short.
Yeah.
It's like 10 episodes, 15 minutes an episode. So it's basically the length of a longish movie, and that's it. And you've seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
10 out of 10.
I also enjoy that Elijah Wood plays ostensibly the same character in everything he does. Just like a little neurotic and kind of a pushover. And you're like, you're not typecast. It's fine.
Should we go around and why don't you all? I mean, I feel like a lot of people here know Katie and Ben, but you never know. Should we go around and introduce y'all?
Yeah, Pat, introduce me.
Susie, introduce yourself.
Pat, I think you should introduce everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
okay.
hard all day. I don't want to introduce myself. You do it.
Oh, you're gonna make me. Okay, fine. Let's see how it is.
Just
Say
make
nice
some shit up
things
about
about
us.
me.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. Susie is a farmer and she keeps hogs, and not for the meat. Not for the meat. It's a vegetarian farm. It's hog milk that they harvest, and they sell unpasteurized hog milk. And
Is this a dick joke?
Did you know that?
I was thinking it was something about dicks,
Oh,
honestly.
oh.
Did you know, Pat?
no, I meant pigs.
Did you know that horse semen is the most expensive liquid in the world?
Believe it.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't need to know that.
I was an FFA. Come on.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's like what for like a champion 10 grand a nut or something
It
like
could
that.
be more. Oh no, they split
Oh,
up. the nut.
come
There's
on.
enough of it. Come on,
How
amateur.
dare you.
Oh, God. Please don't leave because of this conversation. I promise the content is going to be different.
I can do better.
But
Hi.
will it?
No, it won't. It's
You're
me.
making a lot of promises.
Susie is a delightful podcaster, D&D player, member of the Geekly community, which Veronica and I also hail from, and all around excellent human being. Say hi.
Sorry, so there's
Hi,
a chat. They're like on
Susie.
brand for me to talk about, horrible things.
It's also on brand for this channel as well.
Nice.
If it makes you
Yeah.
feel any better.
Get it, yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I do stuff on the internet sometimes. Yeah.
As do we
Excellent.
all.
Veronica,
Yes, sir.
would you like to tell these wonderful people who you are?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Veronica, and I normally GM Cthulhu and Friends every Sunday on twitch.tv/Geekly Inc. This is basically my month. I do a lot of Cthulhu and spooky things. So very excited to delve into the horrible machinations of Pat Hedward's mind tonight. So
Love it.
I was not paying attention earlier because I was tweeting. Are we introducing our characters?
No.
I
Great.
didn't
All right.
explicitly say that. Well,
Just
I'm out.
your beautiful self.
And Veronica, it's been too long since you and I have played an RPG together, because the last time was not a full
mhm.
year, but was another holiday themed adventure.
yes.
The Christmassy hobbity one last year. So 10 months.
Gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
where I played a Harengon named Coney. So
Yep.
yeah, pretty good.
Very nice. High five.
Katie, Ben, who are you?
Yeah, Ben and I are here all the time.
All the time.
This is what we do on the internet, is
I
stream on
actually-
this channel.
I just live here. I exist exclusively on the internet.
You and me both, brother.
I thought it was going to be great, and then rapidly I was like, "What
This
is
place is a
grass?
shithole.
Is there sunlight? What is going on?" Yeah,
What
we're
is
here all the
sunlight?
time. Yeah, we do TTRPG things. We do World of Warcraft things.
That's
Missing
kind of it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
It's kind of all we do. It's just TTRPGs and World of Warcraft.
And then occasionally we
Okay.
have people who are much cooler than us come hang out for a little bit and do stuff with
Also
us,
true.
which is awesome.
Very true.
Like tonight.
Yeah, so it's
for
lucky you
example.
have Susie and V here to make that happen.
And then you've got, and then Pat and I are just here.
That's why there's
competing
two
for
of
anchor.
them. Yeah, there's two of that. That's why there's two of them to balance the negative coolness I bring.
So now we're netting 0 cool factor across the board.
Yeah, but we can let's dive in because I'm excited. Ben, do you have a?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
good.
Let's
All
get
right.
some music.
Yeah. All right. So, our adventure opens in an area called the Fog Apple Hollow. Fog Apple Hollow is a massive stretch of multiple forests and orchards and groves that have grown together into one giant conglomeration of wilderness and forestry and vegetation. It is an area viewed by many with a lot of reverence, some fear, some skepticism. It has spooky stories abound in it. I mean, for example, its nickname is the Haunted Grove, and the title of this adventure is Beyond the Haunted Grove. Our adventure opens in an orchard of sugar root trees. These are, despite the sweet sounding name, these are very gnarled, old looking trees with lots of twisting limbs and knots, and a lot of them even have what even looks like almost faces carved into the side of the bark. And we have a group of 5 individuals. One, the smallest, is a small human girl with relatively pale complexion, wearing kind of a cream colored dress, and she's kind of skipping along pretty carefree. And then surrounding her is a very interesting menagerie of individuals. And Katie, why don't you tell us who one of these people walking with this little Cecilia von Silver, aka Cece?
Absolutely. So alongside Cece, you see a about 5'2". She, first glance, it looks like a maybe like 12 to 13-year-old girl. But if you look more closely, you notice that she has scales all down her arms and her legs, and a very small tail protruding from her back. Her skin is, it's almost translucent in color. So there's a little bit of green and blue shininess to it, but underneath that is a traditional sort of flesh tone. She has long brown hair. She's currently wearing just a very plain tunic and some loose-fitting pants, very understated. And this is Sylvania Silverfang.
Excellent. And next to Sylvania, Veronica, who do we see walking along?
Towering above, I'm sure all of you, is a gorgeous gray-skinned Goliath. Her name is Tondi, and she has the sides of her head shaved, but has this like huge Dutch braid going down her back and everything. Otherwise completely bald. She looks extremely menacing and horrible and strong. And she has very blue eyes, super piercing. And she's wearing like a lot of furs and just like your typical Goliath badass, just walking through the sugar roots, trying not to fall.
Excellent.
I love her.
And then on the other side of CC, Susie, who do we have?
Goodness. You see, you look for a second and it's just a normal horse. Just nothing to see there. Just a little guy. Just a horse with like one of those horse blankets on its head. Weird, but normal in a forest. You look a little closer, and oh my gosh, no, it's not a horse. She's a centaur. Her name is Tora. She's like brown. She's just that normal basic horse color. She doesn't stand out in a crowd. She's not like Black Beauty or anything. But she's just sleuthing. She maybe looks a little sickly. And like she has some baggage. But yeah. That's about it. She's just a basic horse girl.
Just
That's
a horse girl
and a
with
girl.
baggage.
Yep. Yeah.
Excellent. I love the combination of words of a centaur sleuthing, being
So
sneaky and sneaky and stealthy with their movements. It's
Incredibly
quite a sight
quiet and
to imagine.
horse-like.
Mhm.
Tondi is gonna try and very sneakily at some point just lick Tora because there is this lore in her tribe that centaurs taste like raisins. So she's just gonna try and figure that out. Make sure, you know.
Okay.
All centaur, like the human half and the horse half.
She couldn't tell you. She didn't listen hard enough.
Hasn't
She's
gone
like, I
through the
love oatmeal
science-
raisin cookies.
Haven't gone through the scientific method yet to determine. Okay, and finally, Ben, who is alongside Tora the centaur.
So walking alongside is kind of generous because I am probably mostly just like awkwardly sometimes underfoot. Is Bovo Stumbletoe. He is about 3 feet tall. He's a halfling with sandy blonde hair, light green eyes. He's wearing very shiny scale mail armor. He's got like a little mace and a shield. And a big sash across his chest that has lots of little like buttons and medals on it for all the different things that he's done. And he, I think, is mostly just sort of like starstruck at like these like much larger people around him because he comes from a very large family of all very small people. So he's just excited. He's just excited to be here. Just bumping
Excellent.
along. Yeah.
All right. So you all are here because you are escorting young Cece through the hollow to the bridge at the Hush Lily River, which is a bit of a ways, where you believe her parents, who are royalty, it's a little vague, but you just know you have to escort her through, and that's what you're doing here.
I'm doing here.
And as you walk along, Cece doesn't really walk in a straight line. She likes to she's kind of weaving like figure eights around you all and kind of hopping and skipping. And Tondi, she's gonna like tug on your clothes, and she's like, do you have any pets?
What?
Do you like pets?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Do you want some popcorn? She pulls a handful of popcorn out of a pocket,
popcorn.
hands it up to you. Okay. I got 2 kinds. I got regular. I got kettle corn over here. No, it's more regular. I got more here.
Did you make-
Here, popcorn.
Oh God.
I have some of the kettle corn if you have any extra. That'd be great. I've forgot
Yeah.
to eat my breakfast before I left. So,
She bends over to Bovo, and here, have popcorn.
oh, sweet. I'm just going to
As
munch
you-
on one large kernel.
As you get, do you think rocks think it's weird that we move?
That's such a good question.
I've never asked a rock before.
I think we should explore that for a while. Come, walk next to me. Let's talk about rocks.
Okay. Sylvania, should I get a pet?
Do you want a pet?
What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip?
Should I get a pet and name it Chocolate Chip?
I would love that.
Do you want some popcorn?
I would also love that.
She pulls out another handful of popcorn. It's weird where it's coming. I don't know where it's coming from, or you don't know where it's coming from because it's way too big of a handful from the pocket she's pulling it out of.
Pocket of holding.
Where are you
Mhm.
keeping that popcorn?
My pockets.
Just
My popcorn. My popcorn pockets.
popcorn pockets?
My popcorn pockets.
Where'd you get popcorn pockets?
Oh, I asked mom and dad to get a popcorn pockets, and they gave me popcorn pockets.
Do you think that I could get popcorn pockets?
We can ask them.
I'm so excited. I've always wanted popcorn pockets.
She yells up to Tora. Do you want popcorn?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'll just leave it here. And she tries to like throw some like on your horseback to kind of like balance like a shelf to leave it there. If we change your mind. Okay.
Tora, you gotta say yes. When kids ask you if you want something, you have to affirm them.
I can't use dental floss. Physically.
Hey,
Do you understand the burden you would be putting on me if I ate the popcorn?
I happen to have a badge here for equine mouth care. I could help you with the floss if you needed some assistance.
oh boy.
I mean, if you're willing to commit to that.
I would need a ladder, but otherwise, yeah.
I mean, I can bend down. I can,
Or just eat the popcorn. Make a
just
little
saying, it's
magic
just-
in her day.
it's gonna be more work later on in the day. But yeah, I guess if it'll make her happy, fine. Okay, yeah, I'll take some popcorn.
Yeah,
She holds out just like a hand. Oh, she throws it.
She throws it more in the air.
I catch
It's
them
like-
in my
it's
mouth.
like
I'm so
endless.
good at it.
Yeah, no, actually, you're gonna make me a dex, an acrobatics, and athletics to catch it in your mouth.
That's fair.
Come on, let's play.
Athletics or acrobatics, both of which I
Sure.
roll with disadvantage. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Starting out.
Like athletics.
I try to help, but it's more fun this way.
I feel like athletics you should be all right in. But yeah.
Athletics, my +0. Well, I rolled an 11
No.
and a 12. So
Okay, you get one.
I get one. Okay,
Yeah, but it's
I'm
a little
gonna regret
overcooked.
this.
The one you get's a little overcooked.
that's fine.
How is she overcooking popcorn in her jacket?
I feel like
Uh,
you really ask a lot of questions, Sylvie.
And
And
we're
I
walking
think it's-
in the woods. Walking in the woods.
It's
There's a
definitely
snake
maybe a little
lady and a
inappropriate
horse
to ask
lady
children
and
what's in
a
their
giant
pockets.
and a gray person and a little guy. And we're walking. Suddenly,
Little guy.
you hear from not too far a ways off, you hear some shouting. And you hear a voice going, "Hey, put me down, you overgrown weed. I mean it. You just don't want to mess with the likes of me. Help. Somebody help me."
We're on a mission. I'm sorry, we can't.
CC tugs on whoever is like, "I think somebody needs help.
I immediately put my
They need
hood
help.
on
Come on." She starts
and I
running towards it.
Sleuth into the
Oh.
shadows.
And we're supposed to. Oh gosh.
She's running.
She's running.
Okay.
We gotta help people in need. What kind of example are we setting for the children?
I mean, you're a child.
I'm a big child. I'm a teenager. And I
Hi,
feel
Bob.
personally responsible for both of the children in our company because they need a good role model, and I'm going to be that role model, and I'm going to start walking off in the direction of the shouting.
My mom says
Wow.
that kids that are forced to grow up too soon end up having a lot of issues later on in life, but I see no problems here.
Your mom is incredibly smart. I put my hood back on and I just kind of walk slowly. Half my walking speed is like your normal walking speed, so
I'm struggling to keep up.
I'm going
Yeah.
slow.
This armor is so much heavier than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, it's
I
going
had
to
a
build
hammer.
character.
I will be the last in line. I'm not excited about this at all. This seems like a lot of work that we're getting into.
So, Sylvana, you went off first, right?
I think didn't the princess go off first, or
Well, yeah, I meant after her.
yes, after the
Yeah,
princess.
she-
I was
yeah.
trying to run and catch up with hers. Yes.
Yeah. So you come around, and at first you see her, and she's standing in place, and she's trying to jump. She's reaching up high, and she's jumping, but she's getting like 2 inches off the ground with every jump. It's kind of adorable.
What's she reaching for?
So you see that she's at the base of a very large, very wide sugar root tree, and you see this one has a face in the trunk. This like kind of gnarled, sagging face, eyes, and a mouth. And she's not really paying attention to that. What she's looking at is a little bit higher up, and there is a squirrel hanging by its tail, and the tree's branch, like one of like the offshoot branches, kind of wrapped around the squirrel's tail, and it's kind of hanging upside down.
Okay,
How-
sweetie. This is going to be a great lesson in teamwork, okay? I'm going to lift you up and I'm going to put you on my shoulders and you're going to help this poor little guy get down.
Don't pull. Don't pull. He's squeezing me. He's squeezing my tail. Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank the almighty Acornicus. I'm saved. And he's got an axe, like a physical axe, not like a metaphorical one, like a real physical axe. Chop this fucking branch. Get me down from here.
Hey guys. Guys. Does anyone have an
Right.
axe?
Yeah, we're right here. You wanna see
Guys.
that?
Oh,
We're
Uh,
here.
As you're
yeah.
calling for that, the mouth on the tree opens.
Hmm.
You go, no axe, give nuts.
I have a question.
I
How,
look at our horse friend.
yeah, how high up is this? This
How
squirrel.
high up is the
Yeah.
squirrel?
Yeah.
I forgot how tall you are.
No, I'm not. She's not tall. She's maybe like, I don't know, 15
Oh.
hands. She's like small.
No, like 10.
Oh yeah, the standard unit of measurement that we all totally know.
Like 10, 12 feet off the ground. Like
Oh.
crazy.
Okay.
But
Did I hit that?
Did you hit that?
Did
I could, slap-
I hit that
I
spot?
could legitimately jump and slap that down, but
You're
I
killing
won't
it in the
because that would
process.
cause inflammation.
don't please what we gotta don't
Okay.
pull my he is the tree is physically holding on to me. I'm not like stuck. The tree is holding on to me.
If
Oh.
we give you nuts, will you let him go?
No. He wants we got the problem is he wants his nuts that grow on his tree, you know. And I got a hole. If you look where he's pointing, there's this tiny little bag on the string that's really adorable. And like I got plenty of nuts in there. I don't think he wants his nuts off his tree back.
Where are they?
Give nuts.
What happened to his nuts?
I ate them.
Uh-oh.
Like
I
how
don't
long
think you're
ago?
getting them back. I'm gonna be real honest.
like 5 minutes ago, or like 2 days ago, or like
I mean, not too long ago, but I mean, they's in the process of digestion. I'm saying I don't think he wants chewed up. I don't think even if I were to regurgitate dead nuts, I don't think a mushy mass that used to be the nuts from this tree would satisfy their
okay.
the issue here.
There's got to be
hey,
more, right?
Did you eat
Uh,
all the nuts?
the one from they look really good. There was just two, but they were from he wants his nuts back from the tree. Tree like,
Mhm.
mm.
And is he just gonna hold
Let's-
you until he gets them back?
Should I have said acorns? Should I have just
You should
been-
definitely call them acorn.
No, nuts is perfect.
Yeah,
I understand
I'm
that
fine.
terminology. I have a question.
Yeah.
Might I perhaps roll perception to look for nuts?
There's plenty of nuts. Like his whole
Fucking
bag has
brilliant
plenty of
here.
nuts in them. The tree wants its own nuts.
I'm well
back.
aware. I want
I mean,
to
I can
look into the
respect that.
tree and find the tree's nuts.
Somebody stole my nuts. I'd
Yeah,
probably
there's a
want
bunch.
them back
There's a
too.
bunch hanging off the branches.
Oh, well, let's just get
Oh,
those.
well, let's just get those.
You gotta pick the nut while he watches. You're gonna pick the nuts from the tree and then try to give it back to him.
Well, yeah, isn't that what he
Yes.
wants?
He wants the ones that were taken. Oh my. Okay.
What if
I see.
Listen,
This is more like a
Tree.
theft situation.
Tree.
Yeah. What's
Tree. What's your name, Tree?
Oh my god.
tree?
They don't
Tree.
have names.
Tree. Okay, Tree. What's a couple nuts between friends, right?
Take nuts, give nuts.
This is a blessed game.
Is there
Oh,
is
this
there
is a
like a
curse
like
game.
a like a G carved into the side of this tree somewhere, like some kind of a tattoo or I don't know indication?
Oh god.
The
Everyone's gonna
the
get their
squirrel-
nuts.
everyone's, that should have been the tagline. Hey, come watch the show. We promise everyone will get their nuts. The squirrels unfortunately, big guy, your nuts are gone. But hey, maybe we can make a deal. Y'all look like enterprise in sorts. Well, but maybe we could get you something. What else? Do you
popcorn.
like?
So much popcorn. An
They could give you-
unreasonable amount of popcorn to be on one small person's body, actually.
I don't know that trees like. What else do trees like? And Cece goes, dirt, and she just starts like throwing handfuls of dirt at the tree. Dirt.
Yeah, don't be-
I'll
Sweetie,
join her.
I don't
I'll
think-
join her.
No, that's not
No.
help. Oh.
No, dirt.
Okay, I guess.
what else?
Manure.
Okay,
Trees
no.
love manure.
Okay, while this conversation is happening, I would like to use that item that I have, the spider thing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself, and
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking. up the
I'm
That is
sorry. What?
So upset. That's so
What is
upsetting.
happening?
Watching a centaur spider
No,
climb.
it's fine because she's kind of like her body's leaning all the way forward, so it doesn't look weird.
It's so
Well,
upsetting.
I feel like you've never seen
Ah,
it happen, so you don't know if it
Oh
looks
my
weird.
God.
I think it looks
Oh my
perfectly
God.
normal for a growing centaur to
It's
Naruto
like-
climb
it's
up
like
a tree.
Body and then like human torso is like
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like legs like this.
pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna get some nuts while you guys are throwing dirt into its mouth and making it
You're gonna
mad.
steal from the thing?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna sleight of hand some nuts from this tree.
It's
and
different.
Pretend like it came out of the
Different when it's
squirrel's
sleight of
mouth.
hand, okay?
It's only
Yeah,
stealing
that's
if you get
actually pretty
caught.
smart. I'm changing directions. I'm stopping with the dirt throwing, and I'm gonna start talking to the tree to distract it
Mhm.
so I can give her advantage.
Can I put
That's-
my hand on her and give her guidance for this distraction?
Yeah, when you have a very, very, very experienced DM in Veronica is a players, it's like, yes, that's fair. Okay, sure, all of that is yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know what I don't know what you're doing. You're just gonna make him angry. I don't want him to pull my tail off. What else do trees like? Just get him something he likes.
what do trees like, Mr. Tree?
When I was a young little baby up in the mountains, basically all of our trees were kind of like long and slender and hot.
I'm sorry.
Really big bushy bottoms and
Fucking
really
damn it.
pointy tops. Is that the kind of tree you like?
Are you trying to like play Tinder with this tree? No pun intended.
No Tinder.
Oh my God.
Get me out!
Are there any hot trees in the
Bad.
vicinity? This is a real question. Are there any attractive trees in
lot
the
of-
vicinity?
A lot of fours.
Yeah.
Oof.
You got to get
Harsh.
up into the mountains where there's a lot of like sexy thin air. That's how you get a sexy, hot, beautiful evergreen tree. Never
Take-
goes brown.
Just
Mm.
taking
What is-
notes.
More of a fan
Oh,
of
look,
the
look,
Sequoia
look.
myself.
I'm gonna ask
but-
again, Mr. Tree, what do you want besides nuts?
Water. Sun.
I can.
But Susie, did you want to try it? You were gonna
Yeah,
try
you should do yours
something?
then first.
Mm.
I would like to. What is my sleight of hand? Oh, it's okay. Do I get advantage, Pat?
Yeah, you do because you also have guidance. You said
Yes.
I have what?
Bobo gave you guidance.
You also have
Yeah, you have
guidance, so you
guidance.
get
What
an
does that
extra.
do?
You get an extra D4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
You know how we do.
Oh, that's a 4 plus 4. 24,
Yeah,
Patrick.
with advantage. Oh, okay. I was like, with advantage.
I know I rolled a natural
guidance, you
24.
got a 4. It's like,
No. 24.
yeah, whatever you're doing, you're swiping a couple without the tree noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you succeed.
Um,
So you've
do I
gotten a
succeed in
couple.
all of it, or do I have to roll again to pretend like they came out of the squirrel?
You're gonna have to roll a deception.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
to-
Then I grab
Then you
nuts
come back down.
randomly, and I'm just walking back down. This is more normal looking because
Are you climbing down face first? Is your face pointing down, or are you staying?
Yeah. Tell us,
Did
Yeah.
you turn around so your face is
horse ass first or not?
no, I 100% would just turn around. This
God.
and my feet thick forever. Okay, if there was a branch thick enough, I would be walking upside down. I need you to understand that.
I just hate this imagery so much.
Just a horse person with very expensive semen grabbing nuts.
She doesn't have a semen.
That's true.
She-
I didn't
That
know
we
we
know of.
specified gender for the horse.
Oh, she's a lady.
She could be a lady on the top and a dude on the bottom. You don't
There's
what
not enough
everyone-
of that.
You know,
And
I'm done.
that's the centaur lore that we don't talk about.
That's very
Oh.
Uncommon Adventures podcast. Everyone to say.
So as Tora comes down, I would like to finish my speech about hot trees.
Mhm.
And
And then whenever you get down into the middle of the mountain, then there are a lot of like of little trees, but they're like all tangled together. Like they're
What the
sharing
hell?
one singular root system. And it's so fucking sexy.
Hold on a
You
second.
see a trickle of like sap sweat
Oh,
like
gross.
go down
Oh,
the tree
sweat.
side of the trees.
I just rolled a
It's-
con save for myself
it's
and I got a
breathing.
6.
You didn't know trees could breathe heavy, but the tree's like
Just all the leaves are like shaking ever so slightly. Like the whole thing is just like trembling with anticipation.
I just want everyone to know I actually described a real tree.
Mhm. Oh, I
All of
believe
these
you.
are real trees.
just pulled up a
Oh.
description and just
Disgusting.
sprinkled a little sultry on it. Excellent. Okay, so Tora, you have none the wiser to tree swiped some of their nuts. So what are you gonna do anything with them?
Yeah, no, I
What are you
go
gonna do
up,
with those
get the
nuts?
nuts, and I turn around and I start walking back down, and I make it to probably where the squirrel is. And I'm like, oh, gosh, it's gonna be hard with one hand. Okay. Just
That's
like,
what she said.
just like act cool, okay? Just don't embarrass me.
Oh my god.
And she's gonna using one hand kind of like grab the squirrel a little bit and audibly like just play it cool, man, play it cool.
Before she does this, can I
Just
do
let me
something
do
to help-
this.
to help her
What
out?
are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out my little paintbrush that I carry with me at all times. This is my all-purpose tool. And I'm gonna point it in the opposite direction of where this is happening and create the sound of a sexy tree moan so that hopefully he will look in that direction
Oh wait,
and
no,
not notice.
I
What is
need
a
his
sexy-
attention for this.
Oh, you
This
need
is-
his
I need his
attention?
attention for this. Yep.
Crap. Okay.
You can make the
Well-
sexy tree sound towards the squirrel.
Well, in that case, if we need his attention, I will just make an illusion of the nuts coming out of the mouth of the squirrel so that it looks like that is happening.
Perfect.
I would also like to make a sexy tree moan, but I'll save that for later.
So I'm going to, in one hand with the nuts and the squirrel, sleight of hand, not sleight of hand. You wanted me deception.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
go-
I'll
I'm
let
gonna
you
c-
choose for this.
well,
The way
let
you
me look and see
described
what's
it.
better. Sleight of hand or deception?
Would she
I
get
mean-
advantage with the minor illusion helping her out a little bit? A little bit.
Yes,
Deception.
I love to say yes.
Disgrace. Oh, they're the same. Okay. Yeah. So I like kind of have the squirrel in my hand with the nuts, and I'm like, oh no, he hasn't. I know squirrel anatomy. He hasn't swallowed these yet, or swallowed. He hasn't digested them. They're still in his stomach. So if you just kind of like squeeze here and shake here, and I kind of like rattle, and while you are making it look like they're coming out of his mouth, I drop the nuts so that they fall on the. It like looks like he's spewing them forth from his gut.
And
And
then
they
a
fall to
sexy
the
tree
ground.
moans in the distance.
Yes.
Which sounds like
So sexy.
the Entwives are calling to us.
It is a dirty 20, Pat.
Yeah. Yes. Tree's eyes get big and not give.
Put the nut in his
Give.
mouth already. Make it stop.
What, these nuts?
Yeah, those.
These nuts.
Put these nuts in his mouth.
Pat, how did you not foresee this when you planned this encounter?
I've been very busy, and I'm just writing, and I don't know how this one just went woo, like right over my head,
Oh, delightful.
or maybe subconsciously. Yeah.
Let him nut.
So they're there. Whatever you do, you put him in his mouth, or you just whatever you do. The branch lets go, and the squirrel drops to the ground.
I'll slowly saunter down the tree.
Are you gonna wiggle your butt a little bit as you go?
Yeah.
Just a little
kind of happy to be on like a smoother surface and not with roots tripping up my hooves.
For sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The squirrel kind of shakes himself out and he takes the little bag on a string, kind of wraps it around his like torso. He's like, "Oh, thanks. Where are you headed? I feel like, the likes of yous ain't nobody's gonna mess with me. So where you going?"
We're taking little Cece to her parents.
Mm-hmm.
Cece.
Yeah. Cece, we got the squirrel. Are you happy now? Did I do good?
Yay! Squirrel, 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 squirrel. What's your name? I'm
Cece,
Nico.
wait. There's probably an important lesson in here somewhere. Haven't totally figured it out.
Don't grab
Yeah.
somebody else's nuts.
Be a
That's
lot.
definitely true.
Pretty good.
But
Yeah,
also
kid.
teamwork. But
Yeah,
also
Like
work
always,
together.
just make sure that you ask before you touch somebody else's nuts because they might not want you to do that.
Also, that is actually a very good lesson.
Yeah,
Like
consent is
100%.
important.
That's I think that's a lesson.
Yeah, I have that
Ask
badge
before you
already.
touch
I got
someone's
that.
nuts.
I got that
On-
badge when I was 9.
I don't think that this child saw any of the teamwork because there were so many 20s on the board. So I just wanted to let you know that the deception probably went right over little Cece's head. So
That is true.
Well, that's
Yeah.
okay because she learned not to touch someone's nuts without asking.
That's
and that's
good.
one of the most important life lessons a girl can learn.
I don't want her to learn that teamwork is how you take someone's nuts.
Yeah. Well, and also I think a good lesson from this is only nut in their mouth when they're asking for it.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, again, I'm
Exactly.
seeing like a theme of consent being like really
Mhm.
important here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's so not paying attention. She's digging holes and burying popcorn in the holes. She's putting
Cece,
popcorn in the holes.
no,
I'm gonna make corn trees.
no.
Is that how
Popcorn trees.
popcorn? Is that where
Popcorn
comes
isn't
from?
native to this area. You're going to cause some sort of
Make an
invasive species to be
species.
taking over all of the sugar root trees.
It's okay. Corn
want some?
can't sustainably grow on its own without human intervention because the pods are so close to each other that if we didn't have people or centaurs or something to shuck them, then they would just rot.
Thank you for that history lesson, Tora. We
Throw
should
You
them
like
out.
sugar?
probably start walking again.
Yeah. No. Yeah. For sure.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yay!
Tora, you have a little bit of popcorn on your back here. I'll get it for you. And I'm going to lean over all 4 feet that it takes. And I'm going to take my tongue and
Oh God.
pick it up. Tell me, does Tora taste like raisins?
Oh my god.
And are they salty?
High or low for favorable results.
That's a Susie question.
Oh
Huh?
my god.
That's a
Hi.
you question.
Do you taste like raisins?
High or low for favorable. I know what's favorable.
Hi.
Hi.
High for favorable.
As a natural 20 baby, I taste like raisins.
You are the raisiniest raisin that has ever raisined.
As Tommy comes up, she's like, the legends are true.
By the way, Veronica, I just remembered what that's from. That
Thank you.
reference. Okay. And now it's gonna be.
That's
Oh no.
You're welcome.
Oh no. Oh,
Next, I
no.
gotta find some sweet, sweet lemonade.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna do it.
Wait.
I'm not gonna say because I
It's
don't
gonna
want to
be a-
curse these nice people that have joined us.
Yeah.
That you're a worm.
I would like
Oh.
to keep walking because we just spent a really long time dealing with nuts, and I think it was an important amount of time to spend, but also we should go.
That's true.
CC tries to grab the squirrel. I don't know. The squirrel's hand to walk with it. He's pulling it away. He's like, it's okay. Hold my hand. No, it's fine. Wait, where you going? We're going to my mom and dad. Okay. He looks to you all. Where he's going?
We're
We're
going
going
with
to
her.
Jim and Pam's house.
We're going to see her
Okay.
mom and dad.
Yeah.
Jim and
Have
Pam.
all of us forgotten the name of the place we're going?
You
'Cause I
did.
think that might
That's
be what's
fine. I
happening.
said it one time. It's fine. You're going to the Hush Lily River.
The Hush Lily
We're-
River.
yeah, the Hush Puppy River.
Oh,
Quiet flower place.
I know what that is. Yeah, it's kind of on my way. Yeah.
Where are you
Excellent.
going, Mr. Squirrel Man?
Name's Nico.
Nico.
Nico the squirrel.
Nico the squirrel. Where are you going, Nico the squirrel?
I'm foraging, and then I'm gonna bring these nuts back to my commune of fellow squirrels.
Nice. That's such a nice way to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Respect.
I think that that's actually a really great way to promote socialism within different communities. You know, coming back and everyone takes what everyone else is working for. You know, make a whole communal pot. You know, down with capitalism.
My
Yeah,
mom and dad's always said that rugged individualism was actually the ideal that every society should strive for.
Who's
Oh,
Pull
your mom
yourself
and
up by
dad?
your own bootstraps, you know?
oh, sweetie.
I'm actually my boots don't have straps. They're slip-ons. They have
Hey.
Velcro.
Are you a libertarian?
I don't know what that is.
I think
it
it's
like-
a kind of potato.
Is it like we're that would make
Now
sense.
potatoes are actually useful.
Oh, damn!
That was the sickest burn. I loved it so much.
As you all start to leave, Tree says,
Oh my god, this motherfucker again.
as you're going,
Very talkative.
Tree says, beware. That's Nico. Beware the rattle man. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of other trees start echoing, going, rattle man, rattle man, rattle man, rattle man.
I have a question. Is it fucking dark?
It's getting there.
Do
Okay.
It's like late afternoon, early evening. The sun is on its way setting.
Does the rattle man ring a bell for any of us?
Roll me. I would like everyone to roll me a history.
I would
Oh,
love to.
pretty
I
good
have-
at that.
I have a really strong +0 to my history.
I rolled like shit though. It's an 11.
I rolled a natural one.
I got a 9.
I got a 17.
Tandi's like, what is a man?
what is a man?
What
What
is
is
a-
a rattle?
Who got the who got 11? I heard.
That was me, but Ben got the highest.
I got a 17.
Okay, the 17. Bovo, you've done some readings.
I've done
You've
some readings.
Yeah. The Rattle Man is a mythical creature, character, individual
mythical
person
Creature, character,
who takes
individual
on
person.
who takes lots of different forms and
He takes
different
lots of different
stories,
forms and different stories.
and not physical forms, but like
usually
roles,
not physical forms, but like roles, you know?
like antagonist,
He's usually like an antagonist,
trickster,
a trickster.
sometimes even considered the personification of death.
Sometimes people would consider him the personification of death.
Well, I don't like that very much.
Tondi pulls out her nightlight.
I'm nervous. Wait, is there somewhere we can go sleep for the night?
Nico's like, nah, we should we should move. There's the creek we can get across. There's a town not too far. We could probably get there. We should
Okay,
probably go.
sure.
Do you
Sounds
want me to
good.
hold you? I could carry you.
Who are you asking?
Bobo.
Oh, it would. Oh, because I don't walk all that fast and I have pretty bad asthma.
I didn't know that you had asthma.
Oh, that was the inhaler thing earlier while we were running, because you guys are move really fast, and my little legs are just. Also, I'm wearing armor, which maybe in retrospect was probably not that smart of a choice for just like an escort mission.
Oh,
But here we are.
I could give you a piggyback ride.
Yeah, I have this backpack. I
I'm
could
so
fashion it into a baby Bjorn.
I haven't been in a baby Bjorn in a long time. Sounds safe and comforting.
Oh my god.
Okay. I take out my axe and all of my things because I find them absolutely useless. So I'm just gonna set my weapons upon the ground and pull my little backpack that had all my shit in it to the front, and I'll just place little Bobo in front. And I guess the only I guess I'll just keep what looks good. I will keep my boomerang.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to be carried? I say, seeing that and wanting to also be useful in some way. And I look specifically at the squirrel and at the princess because I don't think I can carry the other two.
I would love that.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure.
This is what I wanted. This
Whatever
is
you
everything I wanted.
It's been so long since I've been held by anyone.
I'm gonna attempt to copy the little baby Bjorn that Tondi has created, and then just gotta hold it out open to Dora.
Get in, I guess.
I don't think this is logistically
No,
sound.
no, wait, let it happen. Let it happen.
Wait, is the baby Bjorn on your front or your back?
It's on my front.
It's on my front.
It's on your... Okay, I'm gonna go in the front of your baby Bjorn so that I'm kind of holding you up. But you're facing me and I'm facing you, but you're up in the air.
This is nice. I like this
Yeah, this is
so
a
much.
This is good. I think this is very effective.
And I'm being helpful, right, everyone?
You're so
I'm
helpful right
helping.
now. Yeah.
This is more like emotional support than physical support, but I think that's good. I think it's actually even more important.
I feel like really Tora is holding me up more than I'm holding Tora up at this point in time.
Emotionally or physically or both?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Cece?
Shit.
Skipping ahead.
Oh, okay.
Skipping ahead.
She's fucking gone.
Yeah. So, you come to you exit. So you kind of come to the edge of the sugar root orchard, and there is a little patch of grass between you and the one bank, or the north bank of the Toad Float Creek. A lazy length of water that extends beyond sight in either direction. It's about 60 feet wide. On the opposite bank, there's a narrow stretch of shaggy grass, and then there's a path that continues and disappears into a thick tangle of ancient trees. You see a few on your side, kind of down a little bit. You see a few figures waiting on the bank near a tiny boat with a long, stick tied to a stake. There's a four-legged animal with reddish-gray fur and canine facial features. A creature that looks, like a chicken, but with vibrant streaks of red, orange, and yellow in its feathers, and a burlap sack brimming with a beige granular substance. At first glance, there to also be a man in a straw hat and holding a lute, leaning against a short tree. The tree's only 5 feet tall. It's really short.
A lute?
Yep, and the tree's interesting. It's like weird tan color with green leaves. There's a number of these trees along the bank. Can you all make me perception checks, please?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd love to.
Perception. What's my perception?
Perception.
I've been rolling like absolute butt cheeks.
I've been rolling 16s the whole time. So
That's
a
a
dirty 20
9
again.
for me. With my very perceptive eyes.
I set is it Sylvania?
Sylvania, yeah. You can just call me
Sylvania?
Sylvie if you
Sylvie?
want to.
I'm gonna set Sylvie down, and I'm gonna scoot out of the Bjorn. Thank you for carrying me.
You're so welcome. I'm just glad that I could be of use. That's
What-
really what I'm here for.
Did anyone get above a 15 in their perception? Okay.
20.
I was gonna
Nice.
ask if I could just automatically fail because I'm inside the baby Bjorn fully.
That's
just,
fine.
Snuggled in. Cool.
Um,
And I got
Tori,
a full
you
because
can
there's probably
see.
air in my face.
Tori, you can see that the man's not actually leaning against the tree. He's been partially absorbed by it.
He
His
is
lower
the
half, his
tree.
legs are in the tree, or part of the tree.
You guys, that guy is the tree. He is the tree.
And he noticed you, and he smiles big, and he waves, and he strums his lute. I'm gonna try this. This is just my kids. This doesn't work. And he seeks. He goes, "Oh, what a treat! Some friends to meet. Won't you come say hi?"
Where are your feet?
Hi.
His expression turns solemn. Yes, he says, "Oh, the snaggle wood trees, they'll gobble you up. That's what happened to me. Watch your boots, don't step on their roots."
Wee.
What the
I like
fuck?
this song.
Watch your boots, don't step on their roots. Okay.
Oh,
No,
good.
no.
You're taking notes. That's
Well,
excellent.
somebody's got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Encore.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
how do you do? What you doing here? My name is Orville, and I was trying to transport this stuff to the town of Cinnamon Downs, and I got stuck on the snaggle root tree. I took a nap, and it started to eat me.
I pull out my flute and I'm gonna accompany that little ditty.
Can you talk like normal?
I like to sing. I'm happy all the time. I like to sing. I can't help it. The tree is happy, so I'm happy. We share a consciousness now.
I mean, that doesn't sound so bad, honestly.
That sounds horrible. That's not consent. Remember what we talked about?
It's very important that
I've
everything
forgotten
is
my own
consensual interaction.
lessons.
That's why you should be taking notes like I am.
Can I share notes with you?
Oh, get your own notes. I'm just.
Oh.
Well, that's consent. So that checks
that's
out.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
We've
we're
been
already
doing-
Do
doing
you want
so
us to
many
cut down the
fucking
tree?
Many of those.
Oh no, because I will die. I'll die. This is my life now.
Oh no.
But if you could possibly transport these animals and this grain to the town of Cinnamon Downs, I'd be grateful. Grateful. Grateful.
Could you like pay us though? Like in money?
Do you have any badges that I could have for transporting this stuff to Cinnamon Downs? Because I actually have a spot here which is open
No
for transport
badges.
goods for. Oh, okay. Well, then I don't
No
know.
badges.
I will attest to the fact that you transported goods and I will help you get a badge. How's that?
That sounds great. Okay, I'll help.
Remember,
we-
I'm useful.
Can we keep one of the pets? CC wanted a pet.
No.
He has a bunch of animals. I don't see why
Oh
we
Oh my
can't
gosh,
just have
you're
like
so
one.
right.
I didn't know. I was asking if you wanted like pets. I don't know if I want a
Oh.
pet because pets are a lot of responsibility. And my mom and dad say they're not ready for responsibility, and I don't really know what
Your mom and
responsibility
dad
means. I
are
think it means
very
when you have.
smart.
I think it means you have to like do stuff you don't want to do, and that's responsibility. And that sounds like not fun. And I don't know if I want responsibility. Oh, Kitty! She tries to pet the canine thing, and it kind of.
Good.
Remember what we said about consent?
I don't. No. And
Woo! Problematic
So,
already. Wow, young age.
Orville, the man's like, if you could carry it, you got to get it across the creek. Across the creek, there's just a little hitch. A little hitch. Your boat can only take one person, one item across at a time. Can't leave the hen with the grain, or the hen will eat the grain.
no.
Watch out for the fox, the hungry fox, the hungry fox.
At least he doesn't have any frogs and scorpions.
Scorpions.
I think we'll be
Oh
fine.
my god, we know the same fables.
Oh, yeah, we have those growing up in like Centaur Land. It's really
Awesome.
important.
Growing
Did
up
you
in Goliath Grove.
This Nico is like, I just for the record that I know that town vaguely, not like super well, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of on the way. We got to cross this creek anyway, so
So now we have to be laden down with cinnamon and animals.
What?
no, just that the town is cinnamon. I don't think that's cinnamon.
That's
you
a good
stopped
thing because
singing.
that would just
Oh,
go
is
into
that-
the
No,
water.
That's
for
I'm
sure.
Nico the squirrel.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of there's
like your
quite a
voices
few.
all sound the same to me.
You've got quite a menagerie of NPCs to deal with here. So yeah.
Point of clarification. We can't take the chicken with the grain. We can't take the fox with the chicken. We can only take one at a time. But what about us? Can we all go?
I think we each
One person
killed
in the boat.
one.
At a time, one person.
Well-
person.
Horses are famously really good swimmers. We just can't physically hold our breath.
Again, so
I'm
I'm
gonna
learning so
get out-
much
how tall-
from you.
How tall is your head? Tora?
How tall is my head?
37 hands.
15 hands.
In
I thought
feet,
you were
please.
15
In,
hands.
in
15.
feet, please.
I don't know. Fuck. Let
I
me
think that's like
of
14.
myself versus a horse.
14
That's
feet.
nine-
I think that's like 9 or 10 feet.
No, because if I'm in front of a horse and I'm almost 6 feet,
But like all
I can
it has to be up.
just a snoot plus a foot and a half.
How tall-
I don't
let me
know.
Google how
Probably
tall
like
it is.
15
8 feet.
hands.
8
Most
feet,
horses
9
are
feet.
between like 10 and 12 hands, or 12 and 14.
Oh, I guess. Then yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be smaller. She'd be like maybe like a 10, 11 hand.
All right, she's
All
a
right.
pony now.
Yeah.
Jesus
She's not. She's not.
One hand is
Tall,
3
tall.
feet. Thank you, Balor. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say you can
Ooh, math.
you can go like a third of the way on one side and keep your head up, and then like there's the middle third. You could like you're gonna be underwater, and then the other third because like like
You know,
down and
horses
up,
can
and
swim, right?
then you can swim it. Then sure.
Because
If
like
you
I
can.
imagine she would swim
Just do a little horsey
maybe,
paddle.
and just her back, her
Horsey paddle.
horseback would be like right below the water, so her
Mhm.
full human torso would just be moving. Is that not how it works?
These physics
I
are
love how
solid.
you are your own horse girl. I can do anything.
Pat got really excited when I said I was debating playing a centaur because it was between 3 races, and he's like, "Centaurs are awesome," and I was like, "Sold, done. I love playing a centaur. They're my
I almost
favorite."
played a centaur, but I'm glad I didn't because 2 centaurs would have been many, many horse legs.
We'd have so much horsepower. It'd be great.
Boo.
So if
Um,
only one of us can go in the boat, who wants to go in the boat?
Actually, I have a question because I'm in a baby Bjorn. Do I count?
That's a
Mm.
good
We
question.
don't
I'm like
feeling
half a
like
person.
I'm
I'm like
pregnant.
basically half a person.
How
Yes.
load bearing is the boat?
You might work. I don't know. Just a person. The little one, the little guy might not count.
Well,
Is it-
I
Maybe the
don't.
little guy and the girl together as one.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll take your shit to Cinnabons.
Can you sing again what we have?
Sing
So I
us
don't have
out.
to look at them.
I think it's just a fox, a hen, and some grain, right?
I don't think this is green. I think it's cocaine.
Mm.
Are we trafficking drugs?
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
It's consensual.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Oh,
already
no.
said yes.
I'm not that cool.
All right. I guess it's just grain.
Okay, second moral of the story so far is that drugs are for cool people and consent is important.
Honestly, we've taught you a lot, and I feel
Yeah.
really good about the notes that you've taken today.
I
Me
think the
too.
second one might get me in trouble with the Scoutmaster, but I might just omit that one for my final report.
I mean, I'd say maybe don't say it to the Scoutmaster, but just store it in the back of your brain for later.
Mhm.
So, how do you wanna? What do you wanna do? So you got this little dinky boat, like a staff to like push it across and kind of control it.
I know the solution to this riddle from growing up, so I'm not going to talk because I don't want to
No, do it.
this.
Oh.
Wait,
No,
you
no,
as
do
the
it.
person or
Me as the
you-
person.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
this
do
was
it.
like in elementary school, like this was the riddle. I'll let you guys talk a little bit, and then if we get stuck, I will help. How's
How
that?
important is each of these things? Like, is the fox worth more gold?
I'm just gonna take the grain across and just wade, tall.
You can't. Oh, I guess just don't let it get wet because it'll get moldy.
Oh, well, I think that this is probably going into some type of mash, if I'm being totally honest.
Hmm.
So maybe maybe we're just really starting the distillery process early. I mean, I don't know anything about that though, because I've never been involved in any bootlegging activities for my family.
Hmm.
So
The way you say that makes me believe you 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
That's
zero
good.
doubts whatsoever. That seems very truthful.
yeah, well, I'm a truthful person.
There you go.
I mean, I think we should just, wait, do we get a ride with one of the animals?
It's one animal at a time, one person at a time. And we can't leave the hen with the grain, and we can't leave the fox with the hen.
Well, yeah, but there's like so many of us, and normally in like one of these riddles, there's only one human.
That's very
Oh,
true.
So we should be fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
what if we just leave someone to watch the fox and the hen so we don't let them eat the other thing?
We put the head in the baby Bjorn. It's very comfortable. There's definitely room for one more in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what if we got an egg?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we could just replace the chicken
Breakfast.
if something goes wrong.
Yeah, I'll
Smart.
sit on it.
I mean, they can't be
hear-
that
you
hard to
hear
watch if this
echoing
half
off in the-
tree man has been watching them and he can't really do anything.
Yeah,
You hear off in the
Good
distance.
idea.
It's a good ways away. It's echoing. It's very faint, but you hear like
Oh, Tondi gets the fuck up in that boat. Oh, she's on fire.
I
Honey-
think we should leave the fox, the grain, and the hen.
Honey, take the grain. Honey, Honey's by herself.
Honey,
Okay.
no!
How do we get the boat back?
Oh, that's a great question.
There's like a
Is there,
staff, like a big
rope?
stick, like a gondola stick thing that you can.
I don't
like,
even know that we have
river-
time for the proper solution if we hear rattling in the distance, quite frankly.
Okay, when we get to the other side, inevitably, I am just going to push the boat and its stick back across the river.
That's fair.
Well,
how
no.
wide is the river?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. I have a potential solution depending on how long the boat is. Is the boat like a 10-foot raft per se?
It's big enough for one person and one like small animal or
Okay,
item.
I'm gonna just say 10 feet because that feels easy. So what we could do, because I happen to carry things for an explorer because that's what I am, is maybe we put some rope around one end, right? And we put some rope around the other end. And so that when the person gets over there, they could just like pull us back
Or-
and then we can pull it back.
Or maybe
There's literally again a big staff where someone
Or-
can stay on it.
or
Or you're saying because you want to
maybe-
leave someone on the other side.
Potentially
Yeah.
leaving somebody on the other side.
Well, then we established Tor can just get across at
Oh,
will.
that's true. Yeah, you could do that.
or
Plus,
maybe
we're already on the other side. It's too late for this.
Tondi is like,
Well,
Johnny's
shit.
already gone.
No
How did-
way.
oh, I was gonna tie them. Okay.
He's
Alright.
just-
I
on
mean,
the
I was
box, I
gonna
guess?
suggest that we take the chicken across, and then we come back, and then we get the grain, and then we bring the grain over, and then we bring the chicken back, and then we bring the fox over, and then we come back and we get the chicken. But your plan works too.
That sounds like so much work.
That's
I
a lot of
think we all
back and
just go
forth.
one at a time.
Tandi's already over there. Just make her watch the chicken.
Yeah, I'll watch a chicken. I'll watch a chicken.
Tandi, watch the chicken. Honey. Honey.
Yeah.
Honey, watch the chicken.
let me know
Okay.
when you bring something over.
I will be the last one to go. I'll make that commitment.
I'll bring the grain.
So what's the first thing you bring
Fox and
over?
I are just looking at each other like,
What's the first thing you brought over? Is the chicken
The
on the other side
chicken.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. The second the chicken hits the other bank, Tondi, you're over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You hear snarling behind you from the woods.
Uh-oh.
And this creature emerges that looks like a massive giant three-headed fox that's translucent blue. It's like you can see through it kind of, and it's like back end
Boomerang.
trails off into like a tail, like a wispy tail. And Orville and is like, there's the fox, it's a giant ghost fox, there's the fox, here's the fox, it wants to eat the chicken.
Wait, I thought the fox was over here.
What is this thing?
What's the fox here?
That's not a fox, that's a jackal. His name is Winston. He's a vegetarian. He's really nice.
Do you want him to stay with you?
Pat, you devious fuck.
This
Yeah.
makes so much sense why the man that can't walk and is in a tree was being able to not let the chicken die. It all makes sense. now.
I need initiative.
No, so much sense.
Fucked up.
Oh, not good.
Oh, fucking fine.
I've been rolling like tits all night, so let's see how this goes.
Ooh,
Uh,
Oh
I
my
got
god,
a-
I got a nat 20.
I'm a dirty 20.
nice.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
I got a
um,
6.
Well, initiative is yeah, whatever the.
No, 23.
I got an 8.
Can I request some music for combat, please?
Sure.
Play that
Then
weird.
I have no.
Play that sweet.
Tora, what's your
don't know what-
initiative?
I got a 6. I swear I said that before I rudely muted myself to blow my nose.
So, Sylvie, what side are you on? Sylvania, what side are you on?
I thought you said I was here all by myself.
No,
I think-
yeah, I know you. You're on.
I think I
Sylvie's-
have to be on the side with the chicken and the grain and the jackal
Okay.
because Tondi just left us all.
Yeah. So you're 60 feet away. The chicken and Tondi are on the one side, and this big giant ghost three-headed fox thing has come out of the woods. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look at the fox,
And it seems like this fox is menacing to my friend and to the sweet little chickie, correct?
Accurate. Big puppy. Ooh.
No, definitely not a big. I'm gonna grab her hand and hold her hand and keep her by me. And then I'm gonna throw out my other hand and release a blast of energy. And I'm within range. That's gonna be, oh my god, a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And whoa.
And Nico scores like, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
And a large spurt of fire deals 9 points of damage.
All right.
Oh,
This-
Nico,
this
you're gonna
burst of
love when you
fireball.
see this.
And it almost like it kind of like parts of like dissipates, becomes like smoke for a second, and then like convalesces back together, like it breaks apart and comes back together. And it's going to make a it's gonna lunge at the chicken, but Tondi, it's gonna go inside within your reach. So if you want, you can
okay.
make an
I
opportunity
thought
attack.
that sentence was going in a very different direction there for a moment.
No.
I was like, what the fuck kind of game am I doing?
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do something. What can I do?
You can take like an opportunity attack if you'd like, because it's going inside your reach.
You can try
It's past
anything.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Tondi is not made for battle. So as this thing comes across, she's gonna just swat at it and be like, "Stop! Leave Tondi alone!"
Oh my god. Tondi's useless.
I love Tony with all my heart.
Delightful.
Here I was thinking Tondi was gonna be some big battle bitch.
Tony alone.
Fuck no.
It's fine.
All right. So let me roll. All right. That's a whole ass 13.
No, that just barely misses, kind of whiff, but it's close enough that the ghost fox kind of stutters a minute, and it misses its snap bite at the chicken. Tanya, you get a whole turn now if you want to try something else.
Okay, great. So
Why don't you throw the theme on again, Ben?
Yeah, I can do that.
See, David's in the chat. David, thank you so much. The music turned out phenomenal.
yes, it did. No, where's the music?
There we go. Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of enjoying rocking out.
I am going to pull out my flute.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use it to create a thunder wave, because I don't like this, and that is what I'm gonna say. It's a little flute trill, and then I'm just gonna shout out really big, "I don't like this! Please go away!"
Consent is really important.
Learning.
And that, oh my god, I am using this and I don't know how. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm sure this is great for content.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm enjoying jamming out to this
I don't-
sick ass music.
I don't think I've ever seen a fucking 3-headed ghost fox. What about you? You look to Bobo and Sylvain. Like, you probably know lots about this stuff. What do you think? You ever seen anything like that? You look like you're experts on the subject matter.
Oh,
Okay,
this
it needs to make a con saving throw of 14.
This is
Alright.
way over. This stuff goes over my head.
Fails.
All right,
Okay,
great.
good.
I'm gonna take 2d8 damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
It goes.
Oh, it's so cute sounding when you heard it. Wait, don't. Maybe we should be nice. I feel
so,
bad now.
That is 14 damage.
Ooh.
It doesn't. It
damn.
wheels around. Its movement is so interesting and weird because it's got like 2 big paws, like ghostly paws, and the 3 heads, but it doesn't have like a hindquarters because it like trails off in that like ghostly tail, where like it like.
It's like a drake almost.
So yeah,
right?
and it wheels around and it faces you now and it's pissed off at you, Tondi, but it doesn't get to take a turn
No!
yet. It's Bobo's turn.
Oh no.
Well,
Bobo, don't do anything dumb.
do I have any way of getting across the water at this point?
Dum 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 dum. The boat. I don't know where the boat is. I didn't really keep track of that. What happened with the boat? Is it still
Okay,
over?
I sincerely
say
said
you-
I
you
She
should
did say
did, you
she's
did.
in the back.
That's
You
true.
did. So it is on this side. Yes.
Okay.
Winston or Winfield, why not a rider? Get in the boat with
I-
me. Come here.
I will
The
say-
jackal.
The
I,
jackal.
Winston,
I didn't
yeah.
take my movement on my turn, and I did mean to also get into the boat. So I don't know if you're going to allow me to be in the boat or not, but I would like to be if possible.
I'll say if you don't, you both can go without Winston the jackal.
Okay.
I mean, Winston didn't have to go anyway, right? Winston's just his friend.
So I want to use my action to paddle us.
Yeah.
And as my bonus action, I want to cast Shield of Faith on Tandi.
Okay.
Which manifests in essentially like my 13 older brothers and sisters, like little tiny versions of them, sort of like encircling her and looking
Yeah.
very grouchy and being like,
You get out of here.
and that's my Shield of Faith.
I love it so much. I'm gonna write a song about it.
Andy, this should help a little bit. Just don't look out for the oldest one. He's kind of a grouch.
Thanks.
So you can, because it's 6 feet, you can kind of like use your move and your action, and you can basically get to the other bank. But you can do the bonus action, but you don't. Yeah, no, yeah, that works.
Perfect.
Tora,
This is me.
were you going? Yeah. Were you in the
Um,
water when this all went down already, or?
It's debatable. Is anybody next?
I'm trying to give
the-
you like a.
Yeah,
You're really
totally.
looking the gift horse in the mouth right now, Tora.
Yes, I was most of the way there.
Tora's like, I was already on the other side.
Get your raisin tasting ass over here.
I was approximately 30 feet away from the creature.
Okay, you can get to it.
Can I? I've never played a rogue before. I sneak attack. If there's somebody that's also within range, right?
Yeah, and I thought it's
Yeah, you do.
attention.
Yeah,
Me and the
yes, yes.
chicken.
Mhm.
That's true. It's not even paying attention to me. So you see. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Funny or serious? You see just a normal. She's basically just a normal horse sauntering across the water. You would never suspect that she was anything other than that. And she goes up to the spirit fox and out of her cloak that is just a blanket over a normal horse's head, surprise, it's not. It's Tora. It was Tora the whole time.
Tora, the horse you didn't expect.
Tora the Explorer. Woo!
And she's gonna take a dagger from her left hand that she never used to eat popcorn or squeeze nuts out of a squirrel. You see her pull from the shadows of her cape a stubbed arm wrapped in cloth with a dagger wrapped around her little stub, and she stub daggers the spirit animal guy sneakily. Let's see.
CC yells,
Sorry.
everyone knows that foxes don't like when people talk about dreams they had. Tell them about dreams. It's too boring. It scares them. One time I dreamed I was made of cheese.
Jesus.
God, that was really not the time.
One time I dreamed I could fly, but I could only go up, not down. So I just kept getting higher and higher and higher. And then I had to live on the moon, which is also made of cheese.
You were
That
such a
is a-
strange girl.
Actual nightmare.
I'm gonna yell back to her topically. Do you know that we import 2/3 of our cheese and it is a disgrace?
I did not know. Why is that bad? I don't know what import means.
It's the opposite of export.
I don't. Oh, okay. I get it.
Do you know that New York is the original dairy state?
What's New York?
Yeah, not Wisconsin. The more you know.
What's
Old
Wisconsin?
York.
I don't know. That's 6 damage to the fox spirit.
It takes it. One time I dreamed my house was alive.
One time I dreamed that this fox was dead.
One time I dreamed that I actually knew why I was on a mission, but that's not this time.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
It is Savannah, your turn.
Um,
You're across. You're like in the boat, but you're like at the other bank. So
am I?
Okay, so I'm definitely within 90 feet of it.
yep.
Um,
You were always within 90 feet of it.
Well, yeah, but
I'm gonna look at the fox and go, okay, I gotta think. Rockabye, rockabye, go to sleep, little foxy. Rockabye, rockabye, go to sleep all right now.
No.
A little pitchy, Cece, a little pitchy. I think we should probably do some vocal warm-ups before you start. Don't want to pull something.
and oh my god, I don't know what I did. The dice in D&D Beyond are beautifully rolling. Does it have less than 17 hit points currently?
Maybe.
If so, it's gonna take a little nap. It's just gonna take a little nap.
Okay. Well then when that happens, the ghost, the triple-headed giant ghost fox, like kind of like lays down clothes and it kind of just disappears, like it kind of dissipates
Uh-oh.
in the smokes.
Well,
And you're out of initiative.
that's only gonna last for a minute, so we gotta get our shit together real
On the other
fast.
You still have the jackal and the grain and Nico and Cece on the other side. Nico looks back and goes, what's that? And you look, if you look behind you, you see this like just like wall of like darkness. It's like a good like half a mile away, maybe more, but it's very slowly, but it is noticeably kind of
Oh,
creeping
boy.
forward.
Okay, grab the grain. We have the grain. Send the boat back. Get our friends,
Yeah.
and then if we can do that in under a minute, we can avoid the fox.
I could also just tell my granny to talk to the fox. I'll just tell her, Granny,
What?
would you please talk to the fox and tell them, since you're in the spirit world, that you can just like chill out. Just tell them your dreams, like little baby Cece said.
I'm
This-
walking side by
this-
side the boat.
This
I'm bringing-
apparition of an old Goliath woman appears who looks just like Tondi, but like much, much older. And she's like, okay,
Thanks, Gran.
you got it, Bubby.
So Tora tastes like raisins, but your grandmother looks like a raisin.
Again, we have literally 1 minute. Let's just get moving, please.
I'm gonna say you successfully do what you gotta do to get everything across, and there is a path that cuts through the tree, and as you go, Ben, you're already on that transition on one of those transition cues, but Orville starts singing, goodbye, travel fast, travel spry, and if you can stick to the plan, please beware the rattle man.
That's the second person who said to beware the rattle man.
Yeah, that's awful. I don't like that at all.
What do you think the rattle man's gonna do when he like is headed for us, but like stops at that guy first?
Oh, that guy is so dead.
You think they'll jab out?
Think so?
So you'll have like percussion and then like a string instrument
Yeah.
and like
That
a
sounds-
singer.
Oh, I wish I'd stay.
Could be a could be a sweet jam sesh.
I just want to make sure we're getting away from the clearing or the area
Yeah.
where the fox was, because I don't want it to pop back in while we're all just chatting about what the rattle man's gonna
Yeah,
do with our.
I think that
position
Pat
plan.
was like suspension of disbelief completely ruined Pat. This group would never be able to do a goddamn thing in 1 minute.
Mm-mm.
Not
So,
a chance. Not a chance.
and also, can I just
I
say,
didn't put the minute on you. That was so many put that. Yeah.
I didn't put it on you. It's in the spell book.
Yeah.
I also really fucking love that Cece has gobs and gobs of popcorn, and we just ran into a man named Orville.
So true.
I was
You
gonna make
put
a
that
joke about it,
together.
and then I was like, I'm gonna derail us too much if I say anything.
Oh,
But
well,
I saw your face light up at the same moment that I was like, I was like, I see you, Veronica.
Pat, was that planned?
Which part?
Orville popcorn.
No, it wasn't.
All
It was
right,
just-
yes.
No, yeah.
Oh, I love it
Sick.
when a plan just happens
Ugh.
because God
Yeah.
intended it.
That was me just trolling through names, like what fits the vibe. And Orville Baumgartner is his name, and it fits.
That's even got the right
but
syllables.
Oh my
R.I.P.
God.
yeah, to a real one.
Cece, pour a cup of popcorn out.
Okay. And she has and it's actually a cup. Where'd you got it? And she dumps
Where'd
it
you
out
get
in
that?
popcorn.
Don't answer that. It's fine.
My cup pocket.
I'm gonna
Pocket.
Sylvania's
pocket.
reach into her tunic and pull out her little poisonous snake that she has had this entire time.
It's like, can Redenbacher have some popcorn, please?
No.
Oh god.
Oh, your lizard has no legs. Oh no.
This is learning moment. Okay, this is a snake.
Wait, do we still have 1 minute? We should probably do this on the run.
No, this is
Already
a
gone,
walk
we're
and talk
gone.
moment.
This
This
can
is a
be
walk
yeah.
and talk
I
moment.
was like, oh man.
So lizards have legs, kind of like me, but also not like me. They're usually a little bit smaller than me. And snakes don't have legs. That's kind of the only difference between lizards and snakes I can think of right now.
Well, and snakes, they smell like copper. And lizards, they smell like a protein base of supplements. But don't ever get into supplements, Cece. That's a wicked game.
I hear that they happen in a lot of MLMs.
Don't get into supplements.
Male loving.
Or
male.
MLMs. Multi-level marketing.
Oh,
You were so close.
that makes
I mean,
But
honestly,
also-
if that were what MLMs were,
I'm in. Sign me up for all your MLMs.
My voice
Yeah.
is getting higher. It's just like
Yeah,
Would
you're a weird bunch. You know that.
I forgot that
Music.
you
Oh,
were
I
still
forgot we
here.
had a squirrel.
yeah.
It's fine. I'm
What's your
used.
name,
I'm
Neko
a
Kaneko?
tiny squirrel. It's okay.
Do you want to
dude.
hang out with Redenbacher? He doesn't
don't.
have many friends.
No, thank you. I don't
like
care.
it's really nice.
and I'm like
Don't
shoving
care
the
for
squirrel in his
snakes.
face. Not squirrel,
No,
snake.
it's okay. Yeah.
What do snakes eat? Do they eat
Yes.
squirrels?
They do eat
Um,
squirrels typically, yes.
Usually
sometimes.
nice.
Nico actually kind of like snaps his fingers, and your snake falls asleep.
Oh,
Oh my god, he killed your snake!
I did.
Oh,
he's just
he's
sleeping,
so-
taking a nap, like you did to the ghost.
Wait, you just stabbed it. Are you a real squirrel?
Wait, why
I'm
didn't
a
you
real
help us with the
squirrel.
ghost wolf?
I got a touch of the arcane palette. I'm a bit of a magic squirrel.
Well,
Then
you
can't do
should've-
much.
You should have
Just some
led with
buffs
that.
here and there.
We
You know.
literally just fought a ghost wolf, and
I
you
mean,
help
it
us.
seemed like your type of. It seemed like the perfect deal for you. You guys were uniquely suited to handle it. It felt like.
What
you got
kind
it.
of party member doesn't help their party?
oh,
He
that's
might have
called
just-
an NPC.
Yeah. He probably
Yeah.
rolled a 1.
Mm.
Probably last in the turn order.
Ed
Oh,
You,
look,
you all,
like,
you talks funny too. Oh, shit.
Okay, NPC, come along.
NPC, is that not Party Central? Or
No,
Central?
it
Totally.
means Neko Peta Candle. Oh my god, I picked up your accent.
It's quite contagious. I didn't used to talk this way. This isn't how I grew up, but I just hung out with some people
Oh,
who did, and then I picked it
You
up.
caught the
Oh,
accent bug.
it's the arcane accent. I've started that one before.
My friend got the arcane accent once. She was never the same.
Was she suddenly from like Minnesota?
She was suddenly from the Bronx.
Ooh. Is her name
Even
Jenny?
worse. Yeah, do you know Jenny?
I do. Famous. One of the best bards, actually.
I haven't talked to her in so long.
Oh,
That's
she.
crazy.
Okay, I
Except
have
she-
to tell you, as we are walking and talking,
You know,
walking and
what's funny?
talking
You know
past-
what's funny? You know what's funny about that is I know who you're talking about, and like I mentioned, I don't like snakes. You know, I already said it. However, she once starred in a play about a big fucking snake, and I love that play.
That was a. She accolades for her.
When the big snake regurgitated the antagonist who was like the captain of the, you know, like, and he like winked at it, which was weird but like kind of cool at the same time. That was great.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
My
Oh.
parents have said that arts are going to be the downfall of our society.
Your
Your
parents,
parents
are
are
stupid.
assholes.
I hate your parents.
Don't write that down. Don't write that down.
Write it down.
I'm writing it down. She's yelling louder. I can't help myself. I'm very impressionable.
It's okay to hate your parents. And it's okay
Oh.
for your parents to have bad ideas and you to not listen to them.
That's
Write that
That,
down.
I'm
Actually
gonna
very
write that one down.
true.
That feels very useful for me in the next, I don't know, 7 to 10 years as I begin to come into myself as a person.
Bovo,
How old are you?
I'll be your parent.
I'm 11.
You're no, Sylvie. You're not old enough to be anybody's parent.
I can do it. I
No.
swear I can do it.
No,
I'll be
you
your
can't
mom.
even keep your snake
Wait,
away.
did I just get adopted by a squirrel? This is kind of cool. No one's gonna believe this. Is there a badge for that? I gotta write this down.
Squirrel mama.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion again and make a little badge appear on his sash that says "Adopted by Squirrel" with a picture of a
Oh, that's
squirrel
cool.
on it.
Wait, that's really cool. Wait, look at Nico. It looks just like you.
So the dense forest you're walking through eventually opens up. No, you're fine.
Pat,
Yeah.
I am a professional Edwards. Go on.
Pat the professional, yes.
And the path leads down into a small, shallow valley. The picturesque village of Cinnamon Downs is plainly visible at the center of the valley next to a pond. The pond is fed by a narrow stream that originates from a tree line off to the east of the valley. The valley is surrounded on all sides by thick woods, similar to the ones that you just emerged from. There's one path, besides the one you're on, that leads from the village into the woods at the far south end of the valley. Most of the valley all around the village has been converted into farmland. From up on the valley's edge, you can see figures scurrying around the town. Cece, she doesn't hesitate. She just starts skipping down the path, saying, "Ooh, a hamlet! Hamlet folk bake good pie. Let's get pie!" And she just starts going off. Going.
Cece, babe, no. Oh, okay.
Okay, they make pie and there's cinnamon.
Cinnamon rolls.
I'm in. Yeah, pie.
Cinnamon buns. Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns, cinnamon pie, cinnamon buns, cinnamon
I
pie.
do like
I don't need-
cinnamon.
I don't need dental floss for pie. Let's go.
I'll lick it out of you.
What?
What?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a second. Look it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I love
How'd that
fucking
work?
raisins.
You love fucking raisins, or you love fucking raisins?
Yeah, I don't know how literally to take that statement.
I might actually need your help. Like I said, I physically can't use dental floss because I only have one hand.
Oh. Okay.
That explains. Yeah,
I am gonna
I
take.
knew that thing about Tora, and then you said the dental floss. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Why? And then it's like, oh yeah, because
Every time she tries to wrap the dental floss around her
Yeah.
dagger, it cuts it.
As you get closer to the town, you see that the people are like really bundled up in like heavy coats and hats, and it's a bit brisk out, but this seems like a little extra bundled. As you get closer, you actually hear them singing as they work, and
More
they're
of this.
singing. You catch a little bit of it. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's that wondrous time of year, a time of fear and a time of cheer. We'll fix a feast for the twilight beast and sing and dance all through the streets."
I heard Twilight Beast and I didn't like it.
No, that's
Uh,
fine. He's really not that scary. He's just like a
Okay.
guy that glows in the sun.
This is a
Yeah.
pretty catchy tune, which seems like a good indicator of a fun time.
Okay, another lesson. Sometimes things aren't what they appear. Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
that's like,
sometimes,
let's like
sometimes,
Yeah.
Sometimes people look nice and like they have cinnamon buns or cinnamon pies, and maybe they're singing a song, and then sometimes those people want to kill you. So it's just
Getting closer, some of them start to see you, and they're kind of, you see actually they're friendly waving, but you notice something. You get a look at like their faces and stuff. They're all skeletons.
again. What did I just? No one listens to me.
And they're just
I-
waving.
Hi guys.
hey,
Oh my
But
God.
they-
you guys are dead on the outside and I'm dead on the inside. What's up?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh wow. that's-
can I play your ribs, please?
Oh,
and I
don't
take
sell
out my
yourself.
drumsticks.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. One of them comes forward, and even though it's like a skull, she's wearing a dress. She's got kind of feminine features. She's like, howdy, y'all. I'm the mayor, Mayor of Cinnamon Downs. Name's Helen Molasses. It's great to meet you.
Helen
Welcome.
Molasses.
Hi.
Welcome,
You're
welcome,
so
welcome.
pretty. You have the
Oh,
best-
thank you. I see. I know what you're doing. It's funny. That's funny. I can explain. Oh, this. I got. You can say I got good bone structure. Don't you say?
I was gonna say you have a really pretty smile.
You see Tora smile for the first time.
I'm like real put off by it. Like, what?
Oh wait, I forgot you have human head and not horse head. I was forgot you have like fucking BoJack Horseman.
I'm really put
What's
off
a
by
reverse-
it.
What's a reverse centaur?
BoJack Horseman. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about
That's
the
exactly
reverse
what I was
centaur.
thinking the whole
Oh,
fucking
how did-
time. I'm so sorry.
And Mayor Helen, she's like, "Oh, and you brought. Oh, look at you got our delivery thing. We were wondering what had happened to old Orville from up north, but oh, look at that. You got the jackal and the reddest
became a
hand there
tree.
and the gray.
Yeah,
He became a tree.
yeah,
Well,
he's like
he's like-
half.
Definitely
Oh.
dead right now.
Like if you
Yeah,
look,
that-
if you look at Tora, it's kind of like what happened with. Well, no, I mean she's supposed to be like that, but he was not supposed to be like that. But he's kind of like part. It's like if you cut him in half and you put like the top half onto the side of a tree, kind of like a branch. That's Orville
Oh.
now. Yeah.
Aren't you precious? I mean, fate comes for us all, I'm very aware of it. As you can see by my visage, I did not always look like this, but welcome, please. Won't you please join us? We're preparing for the Harvest Moon Festival, and this is excellent. Thank you. Come on in.
Love that.
We got
game. Okay.
some hot, fresh vegetable stews, sweet potato pie, hot cider. You hungry?
Is this the
Cece,
kind
do
of
you
thing
want
where
hot cider?
if we eat or drink, we become skeletons?
Ew, hot. No. Does it taste like what's?
I'll
don't
taste
eat
it
or
for you.
Can I blow on it?
No, don't
You
drink it until we
can.
know.
I'm gonna
Sylvia,
stick my tongue on it.
So-
Does it taste like raisins?
That tastes like cider. Tastes like the most delicious cinnamon apple cider you've ever had in your life.
Sylvie, we don't have to worry about them. They don't have any skeletons in their closet.
This one. You're a funny one.
Uh,
But that's not necessarily true. My uncle Bill, he's taking a nap and he likes
Well, he-
seclusion. So
he
he's
never-
technically in it. Technically, there's one skeleton in the closet in my house,
Okay.
but
he should come out of there at some point. I think it'd probably be very freeing for him.
yeah.
Hey Tora, I
Yeah,
saw you raising your hand earlier,
yeah,
and I know that you probably get tired since you only have the one.
yeah.
So did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just kind of curious. How do you think, I mean, like, why? I'm grateful for like cinnamon baked goods, but why do they, if they can't eat, can you guys eat? Did they eat it? Can
It
I
just
eat
falls
it?
to the ground.
Does it?
I
Do you
think.
taste? Do you have like an ethereal tongue?
Are
put
you
this in
asking me?
your mouth?
It seemed like y'all were having kind of an aside. Are you asking?
No, I was definitely talking to you. I was
Oh, okay.
yeah.
No, I mean, we can eat. Yeah, to your point, like it does. So here's the thing. Here's the fun thing about a fact. So, like, us folk, we're kind of like got a blessing and a curse over us. Okay, so we was many years ago. Almost lost count now. I've been mayor some almost a century. Been a mayor here, and we was gonna get wiped out by the flood, and we prayed, and so we was given a gift of protection and not immortality. But here's the thing. Come every harvest season in this month, on the first of the month, our flesh kind of like dissolves off our bodies, and we become these skeleton folk for the month.
Just
And
a
we can't
month.
take. Yeah, we can't. Well, maybe was here. Let me. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. See, so we can't taste nothing, feel nothing, smell nothing, which kind of is not fun for this month as skeletons, right? Because no taste, no sensations. But we were saved every night, which is tonight on the harvest moon. We're visited by the wispy gribble, and the wispy gribble comes, and if the wispy, oh come on,
There's so many things that are happening tonight that are going over Stevie's head. I don't
I
understand.
feel like a wispy gribble is something you should see a doctor about. But I could be,
Yeah.
and maybe it's got.
I was just-
maybe
fun.
sources.
We don't need none of those no more because we don't get sick or nothing. But but if the wispy gribble's pleased with the festivities, we get our flesh back for the next year, and so we get to experience all the joys of life.
Are his standards low or like medium?
Oh, that's a great question. Have never had to put on a festivity for another demigod being, so I can't really have nothing to compare them to. So,
But like,
I mean, would you like to help prepare?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
I would.
I'm personally trying to see the downside of the situation that you're in. Like
I mean-
you live the whole 11 months out of the year.
If
As
the
a
gribble's
person.
not, if the Gribbles not pleased, we do remain the skeletons for the next year, which is like we're not dead, but again, we can't taste nothing, smell nothing, feel nothing. So, you know,
Sounds kind of like hell.
So you have like a
No
whole year to
eating.
prepare. I did that
Yeah.
once when I was on the wrong medication.
okay.
Like for a whole year. I also didn't feel anything. and-
I feel like all of us are just like awkwardly watching Tora tell this tale.
Dora's really trying to figure out what's so bad about being a skeleton. It sounds dope to me.
Boba was definitely taking notes, and at some point looked up and was just like, "Oh my god."
But like you say that you're cursed, but like you live for like hundreds of years, right? Like, and this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
only stipulation. It just doesn't seem like it seems like a win-win kind of.
Oh, we're not.
You get like a month of disassociation, and then you just kind of bounce back with a big party. That sounds cool. No, I'd love to plan your party with you. I want a party.
CC
I wanna feel
starts,
something again.
CC starts clapping like a party. Let's have a party. Nico's very like, this is fucking creepy.
Yeah, so are you. You're a talking squirrel, but we're not complaining. So
You stole
you're-
nuts.
yeah,
To survive from me and my family, okay? What do you want me to do?
There was
It
like
was-
1,000 nuts from non-sentient trees.
yeah.
But those they tasted really good.
But non-sentient
but you
trees
didn't bring-
can't consent or not consent. So
How to mouth?
you said non-sentient. That's sentient.
She's
Oh.
saying like I should only take them from the trees.
Oh,
that
oh,
got-
yes.
That don't are non-sentient, but you're saying like if they're non-sentient, then I can't know if they say yes or no.
Non-sentient
But-
is food. Sentient's not food.
Those are good words to live by.
I mean, the thing is though, it's like good.
Well, no, actually, Bobo, you can eat sentient sometimes. It's different. It's hard. Well, unless you
No,
want to
would
be
you-
vegan.
How do you
Yep.
decide when something is sentient and food versus when
Would
it's
y'all
not
like some-
sentient?
Can I have some pie?
Absolutely. Would you? I was about to say, would y'all like some pie and some hot
Is-
cocoa, and then you can help any way you see fit.
Is the
Yeah.
pie sentient?
No.
No,
So
no,
it
no,
is
no,
food.
darling.
What
It-
was
can eat
well,
the pie.
actually? What was in the pie?
Can the pie consent
I
to being
mean-
eaten?
It was lots of the gratings. Like there's in the crust, there's like eggs and flour, and
That's okay.
Bobo, you're all good. Don't worry about it, babe.
and then there's
doing
sweet
great.
potatoes that we mashed up with some sugar and cinnamon
Sweet potato.
and vanilla
Oh man,
Do it
and a little
really.
nutmeg.
I'm gonna put them all in my big Goliath belly. I want all the pies.
Oh well, we
Well-
need some for. Oh, I like your enthusiasm. Come on. The great thing is you brought us Felina the reddest hen. She lays the best eggs, dozen at a time, and we're gonna bake with those too. So
A
Come on
dozen
in.
at a time. Fucking chicken's been holding out on us, little bitch.
When you say a dozen at a time, do you mean like all in a row, like when you get boba tea in a straw? You shoot-
Oh,
Yeah, are we talking- are we
that is
talking-
the fucking best.
Are we talking machine gun or shotgun?
yeah, that's
Oh
the analogy I was looking for. Is this like a scatter spray effect, or is it more like
Can we see it happen?
are there tracer eggs that go in with?
she's awful
Like
shy.
every
Uh,
fourth egg is a
every-
different color, so you can
yeah.
track the directions they're going.
We're having a real Baruka Salt moment. I'm here for every fucking bit of it. I want to start like a little chant with all their little bone hands around the chickens, like lay, lay, lay.
Oh my god.
I like to imagine that you've just taken the hands off of a couple of the people and are clapping them together. And they're like, "What the hell, man?"
Yes.
Oh God, we're the menaces. Are we the drama? I think we're the drama.
I don't think we're the drama.
Would the plural of menaces be menaci?
I believe it's actually Greek, so it's metasode.
Ah,
You have to listen to Bobo. He is our brain.
It's true.
We are so fucked.
Who taught you that word?
Oh, you guys did. I've just been hearing it a bunch today, so I thought I could use it. I don't actually know what it means.
No,
you used it
Bobo.
so well.
It feels good though, you know.
You did
say
use
like
it
a
in the right
and then-
context.
Good, excellent.
Bobo, words can't hurt people unless they can.
I don't know. My mom has said some things to me a couple of times that made me cry for a long time, so I have to beg to differ on that one.
I said unless they can,
Oh, they do a lot.
but fuck usually won't hurt anyone. Usually.
When you
Well-
consent, right?
Like you
What do
can
you
say like
do
this is
for your
fucked.
party?
Or
No,
like
no, it's I would say y'all are welcome. We would love your help. I mean, I think y'all would fit in real good here in the town. So like whatever you need, and we can But if you have any great ideas, we'd love your help.
Fuck is also the most versatile curse word.
Oh, you're still talking about that? Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna be over here. Y'all come, just give me a grab.
I
when you're
would really
done,
like
but,
some pie.
hey,
I've been
yo,
learning a lot, so I've been
just,
burning calories left,
no,
right, and center.
I would
Yeah,
like-
y'all just float around,
I
and
would
you know
like to
you
help.
can.
I would want to party hardy all day long.
I think we
Party,
should do a
party.
Dia de los Muertos festival. So I am going to like start stringing up some colorful ass paper and shit and like
Love it.
yeah.
Yeah, I want whatever your contribution. It can be food, it can be activities, it can be decorations. Do you have any items that might help you with
Oh.
this?
Oh, I do actually. But
I
go
have
ahead,
an idea.
Susie. You put your hand up. Go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna start a stand, a dagger throwing stand, like a axe throwing, but dagger throwing. It's gonna
Is
be
that
really
just
safe.
jousting for you?
I throw out of one arm. I have more than one dagger. But yeah, sometimes I cheat to make myself feel better when I can't hit the mark, and I just run up to it.
And then you use the disability of not having a hand to then guilt the people into letting you do it anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes
That's
sense
true.
to me.
Do you have any arts and crafts supplies?
Oh, sure, doll. What you need?
Paper and colored pencils and gel pens. I love gel pens. And markers, just really everything. Some glitter. I love glitter. Glitter's the best.
That's
like
some
a really
I love glitter
glitter
too. And
choice.
Cece just throws popcorn that's weird. It's like a variety of different colors.
Honestly, keep doing
Like-
this.
Honestly, Cece, I would also take some popcorn.
Popcorn here. Double handful.
What I essentially would like to do is I have rope in my bag because I went in my bag and I have nothing that helps. And I'm gonna make a lot of kind of like paper mache decorations and like string art and make what's the name of this deity that they're
The wispy gribble.
I'm gonna make a big it says welcome Misty Gribble with some just like popcorn hanging on strings and glitter and just hanging up in the front.
Excellent.
And that's my contribution to this party. Just
I
like
can-
a
I'm
normal
gonna-
13-year-old girl.
And Tanya, you were doing some awesome decorations, some badass.
Oh, yeah, I was doing awesome sick ass decorations. And
Mhm.
I would like to roll a mend so that I can fix their defunct water fountains. And I would like to use my decanter of endless water to fill up said defunct but now funked water fountains.
Excellent. You're gonna attempt to funct those water fountains.
I'm gonna funked them up.
Can
Oh,
I
wow.
can I assist with my mending cantrip?
Yes.
And this is just a mending cantrip, so it just happens.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. You also.
But I can teach you what to do. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Like, this is how you would fix this and such. So, yeah,
This is definitely patch-worthy. Hang on, let me write this down.
yeah.
Very cool. This
I'm
this
gonna
would be a funked fountain. Is that what you said?
yeah, a funked fountain.
Okay, funked fountain.
So while we are like doing this shit, I am going to be taking a little paper and I'm going to be making him a sugar skull badge that I can present to him later.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll cry.
That was so sweet. I'm lowering the DC of this.
Yeah.
Sick. Always play the advantage of the DM being a softie. This is perfect. Take advantage of the
Fair.
deities. Eat the rich.
Oh, Bo's doing a 180.
I feel
I like-
I fucking feel like I did it and like my work here is done.
You did it. You killed it. It's great. It looks beautiful.
Oh no, I just meant by converting Bofo
Oh.
to like a more socialist type of
Wow.
that's a much bigger win.
Mhm.
Bova's parents sent him out in the world, pulled up by bootstraps, comes home like, mother, father of literature I'd like to discuss with you. About seizing the means of production.
There's no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Billionaires should not exist. Welfare for all. Universal health care is a right.
Does anybody have anything else they want to contribute in the so there's like the pre-prep now, and then if you're going to do anything during the actual festival once it starts too this evening, you can, if you have anything you want to tell me you're going to do once it starts, or anything you want to do in pre-prep, let me know. If anyone has any other.
I would just like my little snake Redenbacher to help me hang things up in the areas that are
Sure.
too high for me to reach, so
Sure.
that the decorations are able to go up all the way around.
He's got a little string in his cute little mouth, and he slithers up the wall, and like just like with his body wraps around something and goes in there, like,
I love him. Does he accidentally get knotted into the string?
Oh, I hope not.
Well,
I can't
No.
get up there to get him
If he
back.
does, I'll
it
just
looks like
pull
it
the
looks like
string
it
and
at
go
first.
down.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Oh, he's so cute.
I want to pull off 2 patches from my my robe of useful items. I want
Okay.
one to be a
Ooh.
bullseye lantern, and the other to be a steel mirror to do like if there's smoke, I want to have there be like literal smoke and mirrors, so that when the dribbly gribble comes in, that we can do like a sweet like entrance, like effect.
I was
Make
actually
it
going
look
to
really
say when the
The
dribbly
dribbly give us his cousin who lives in the water.
Oh,
when the drubbly droob drab dribble comes in, I would also like to use my paintbrush to start sending out fireworks across the sky with the
Excellent.
minor illusion.
Excellent.
Illusion.
I guess I'll play my flute.
I'll say, despite like the uncertainty, the townsfolk are relatively cheery during the preparations. They seem, they're helping you, and they're trying to help you with your ideas, and they're all very encouraged. Like, oh, that's a great idea. Oh man, well, you should have thought of that years ago. That's great. They're helping you set up. As dusk falls.
Oh
I
wait,
don't know.
one more thing.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so with all of the hard work that I've done on these making these defunct, now funked water fountains work, I want to sit down, take a rest.
Sure.
Great. And I'm gonna get my spell back.
Awesome.
I have one more thing.
Okay.
Once the dagger stand is up and running, they're kind of like it's functioning on its own, and people understand what's going on. You just kind of see a horse that maybe kind of looks like Tora from behind, and she's just kind of walking in a circle with like little skeleton kids on her back.
Oh, you're doing like rides. Yes.
Yay!
Excellent.
2 things. One, I would like to try to get Cece to come up with some ideas, because I'm trying to encourage creativity. But 2, I don't think I can use this, but I just want to note that I do have proficiency with vehicles, parentheses, space. So
All
I
right.
have proficiency with space vehicles. So if we ever come across one, I got y'all.
Let's build a fort out of
Okay.
pumpkins.
Oh,
Okay,
Ooh.
sure.
There's lots of pumpkins. Let's build a fort.
Okay, yeah, let's build a pumpkin fort. Okay,
be
yeah.
sure you save the seeds.
Fort
They're really
popcorn.
good when you put cinnamon sugar on them and bake
Sure,
them.
yeah.
I would like to attempt to sort of begin like hollowing out pumpkins so we can use like pumpkin skins as walls. And
No, you compromise the structure. I can't keep the. You're compromising the structural integrity,
she makes
We
a
just
valid
stack
point,
'em.
Yeah, you gotta
You
stack
wanna-
them, otherwise it's gonna collapse.
like bricks.
Like an igloo for
Fort
the
popcorn.
pumpkins.
We'll call it.
all right, I would absolutely like to help build this pumpkin fort that is built on a bed of popcorn.
It's
So
you
can
do. It's just
Bobo
barely.
and I do a mending to do that and just
Wait,
like-
Ooh, yeah.
make some fucking pumpkin magic here?
Yes. Heck yeah.
Okay, we do it.
I will-
Fort popcorn is beautiful.
Oh, I want to sit with Cece under the fort and go.
So what did you learn today?
Did I get what I want?
Oh boy.
She's
Oh boy.
gonna be a menace.
She's a princess.
That makes sense.
She is literally a princess. I mean, honestly, that's not a bad lesson to learn. If she's a princess,
Also-
she does
Also, content is important.
content.
Yes.
Yes.
Always be making content.
You make
Everything.
ABC.
Content.
Always be
Content.
content.
I heard it was always be chewing, but this makes more sense.
As it turns to dusk, I would like to use my light spell to make all of the pumpkins glow for Cece.
Oh, heck yes.
Ooh, nice.
This is going to be the best Harvest Moon Festival ever.
You guys are never gonna turn to skeletons again because he's gonna be really happy with how this one.
Are the other kids also playing in the pumpkin fort?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
I want to make sure that she learns that sharing is caring.
hmm
Oh, Bovo. I made you something.
What?
Because here, this is a representation of my tribe, and basically, I'm just really excited that you helped us. Do shit. So, here you go.
And I give him the patch that I made with the sugar skull.
I mean, strictly speaking, this isn't regulation, but this is beautiful. I gotta put it right.
It's not regulation. It's a gift.
That's the best badge of all.
Yeah.
Anything can be regulation if you make the regulations. Write that down.
Oh,
Don't write that down. You're gonna go to jail.
I'm getting very mixed messages here. Do I write it down? What's happening?
Actually, write it down. I'll break you out.
Ride or die, baby. Let's go. Yeah.
I like how everyone might think that that Tawny would actually break someone out of jail, but she would have to use a sleep spell. Her strength is shit.
all these guards are snoozing at the job. This is a very poorly run prison.
That's what happens. when you
Okay,
try the
Jesus
highest-
Christ.
As dusk falls,
Mhm.
a little bit of tension does settle into the town, and they all kind of gather near the town center and look west. And you look west, and there's the tree line out at the edge of the valley. It's dark, right? Because it's darker there, lots of shadow. But it looks like a mass of darkness, like detaches itself from the shadows of the tree line, and the dark mass shambles down into the valley toward the town. As it approaches the townsfolk, begin to hum a simple but cheery tune. The wispy gribble looms 7 feet tall. It has 2 round eyes that glow with pale light. The rest of its body is a mound of inky blackness covered in fine hairs.
I
that
am
look
in the pumpkin fort. Immediately in the pumpkin fort.
These wispy black fine hairs all over its body look like they could be made of actual shadow. As it enters the town square, the festivities start. The townsfolk make a point to be going about enjoying themselves, and it's like they're doing it and they're enjoying it, but it's almost like they're putting on a performance, right? It's like we're eating, we're drinking, there's music playing. Yes.
I have performance. Can I
Yeah.
give them? I would like to bolster this performance.
Excellent.
Guidance.
Do you need to roll for anything, or
I just have to roll a 10 or higher.
okay?
Okay, 10. Easy.
Excellent. You do, and it's like there's just a lot of vibrance, a lot of energy. The wispy gribble just kind of slowly shambles through the town, occasionally stopping and just kind of like observing facets of the festival and just kind of standing there. It's not really giving any kind of feedback or it's just other than moving, stopping, and his 2 big pale eyes just kind of like watch people do different things. It seems it spends a lot of time watching. What are you all doing? I know, are you like Tori, are you still doing rides throughout this with the kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Rides and I'm walking the kids past the dagger stand so they can throw daggers from my back.
Excellent. It's very interested in that. It watches that for a good like 20 minutes, which is a long time. Just kind of stands there and is watching that go down. What else? Like Tandi, what are you doing during?
I'm a pretty decent flautist, so I'm gonna be playing.
That's right, you said you're playing
flute. Mhm.
It walks over and stands like just a few feet in front of you and just stares at you as you play for a while.
It's basically getting a free Lizzo concert, so it should be there for a really long time. Very impressed. And you know what? At some juncture, I will turn around and flip up my little loincloth and shake my ass real good so you can see my Goliath thong. And yeah, I'm full force. This is a performance.
This just feels like something that maybe we shouldn't have kids around for, even if they are still hundreds of years old, but I could be wrong.
I think we encourage bottom. I take my flute down out of my mouth.
Did you say we encourage bottoming?
Oh yeah.
Also, yes. But I
encourage
think we should
bottoming.
encourage body positivity at all ages. As I twerk, I shout, "I consent to this. Look at me."
I mean, she does consent to this. It's really important thing.
Oh God.
Excellent. Bobo, what are you doing?
I think that Bobo spends like a lot of time just like kind of watching the Wispy Gribble, and then at some point, I'm going to take my favorite pin, which is my pin for like being especially generous, and I'm gonna go up to the Wispy Gribble and tap it on the arm? Question mark.
It doesn't really have an arm. It's just like a mound of black as night hair.
Can I just like tap it?
I'm gonna roll to see if. All right, so make me a dex save.
Oh,
I'm not good at these, guys.
No, you're fine.
That's not terrible. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Dex save?
Yeah.
12.
Okay. Well, the 18 I rolled, it's not from the. It's Mayor Helen reaches out and grabs your hand before he can do it. Oh no, darling. No. We don't. No touch.
We don't touch the Wispy Gribble.
No touch.
What if I have a gift for the Wispy Gribble?
Oh, then you just say, "Excuse me." It can hear.
Excuse me, Mr. and or Mrs. Wispy Gribble.
This big shambling mound of blackness turns around. Two big, pale, glowing orbs look down at you.
Your stare is much more intense up close. Hello there. I wanted to give you a gift because this was a very important badge that I earned when I was 6, when I showed exceptional generosity, and I thought that maybe in the spirit of the evening you would appreciate if it was yours now, because also it feels appropriate to give away a badge for generosity, but this is hard to get, in the Scouts, so...
It's a badge?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple like hairs just kind of like rise up and just kind of like wrap around it and like suck it into the blackness and it like disappears.
That was profoundly unnerving. Enjoy the evening's festivities.
Sylvania, are you in the pumpkin fort?
Yes, I am. I'm in the pumpkin fort, but I am periodically sort of throwing my paintbrush out the front and letting little fireworks go off.
Okay.
Also, is there a wine at this festivity?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sylvania has always wanted to try wine, and her parents have never let her.
Sylvie, you're a child. Your brain is still developing. Don't do it.
I am 13. I'm no longer a child, and I'm gonna try wine.
Dude, the drinking age in Hobbiton is like 35.
I'm gonna get a little glass of wine, and I would like to try.
Mayor Helen, she's like, I don't think it's gonna hurt her sugar. It'll be fine. I mean, yeah. Look at her. What's it gonna do with this? Yeah, it's fine.
So I want to take my little wine back to the pumpkin fort and just get a little tipsy, and play with some kids and make some fireworks.
I feel like those are bad things to say together.
Yeah.
I'm basically a child.
There's one thing that I've learned from many 4th of July celebrations is that fireworks, children, and booze never mix well. It's like oil, and just something that lights on fire and goes boom.
Fire.
Yes, that's actually, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Wow. You know, since we worked on those fountains together, it's just like one mind, you know? It's crazy.
Yes.
So cool.
The Whisper Girl
Oh my
definitely
god,
is
we're
interested.
Bondi.
We're Bondi.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
As soon as I say that, I would like to cast Earth Trimmer and twerk until the earth shakes.
Why? Why?
What are these feelings? Is the ground shaking or is my
Oh my
heart all
god.
aflutter?
Oh my god, is this Bobo's sexual awakening?
Definitively yes. That was a 19.
Oh god.
Oh, it's the ground is shaking, but more importantly, my stomach is doing a bunch of things I have never experienced before.
Your stomach.
Happening. My heart is beating very fast. Oh my god, I'm having an anxiety attack by my parents. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Nico's like, you'll be. I wouldn't worry about it. You'll be fine. Anything.
I don't normally take life advice from a squirrel, but you seem well traveled, so
Yeah, I'd be like, I wouldn't if I was you. I wouldn't really take life advice from anybody.
The more
don't take
wine,
life advice from anybody. I need
Yeah,
that one now. That's
It's
good
a
one.
moot point.
the more wine I drink, the more abstract the fireworks become. So it starts off with like, that is very clearly a squirrel. That is very clearly a snake, and it devolves to that kind of looks like maybe some green stuff.
The Whisper Girl seems to. I mean, I don't know. They don't really give off any like. They just spend a lot of time circling around the pumpkin fort, like just looking at it and looking. It's like, huh. Just kind of. So.
Whisper Gribble strikes me as somebody who really does appreciate the structural integrity of that fort. Todd, you were absolutely right to make sure that they didn't use the skin. That was a good call.
I was thinking more of like a sheet fort, you know. That was what I was going for, but you guys did it better.
Can it starts moving toward the way it came? Can you all make me a perception check?
Oh god, I don't want to.
8.
Ooh. $13.
Also 13.
5.
Maybe we're Bondi.
Twin.
Or
Wait, back
I
off.
guess
That's my
we're
friend.
I guess we're still just Bondi.
Oh.
Or Tora.
Tora.
So
Yeah.
did someone get above 15? Or
Nope.
No.
it was
Fucking nah, dude.
all right,
We're
you're
just
good.
oblivious.
Though what you do notice is you kind of like do a double take because you see like people you see like a face moving through the crowd dancing like a human face, like one of the villagers has like a human face, and then you see another one serving wine, pouring wine over there, and then you see another human face cutting, handing out turkey legs, and slowly but surely you see like faces like reappearing over the skulls of the village people.
I'm gonna be honest. That's not what I thought that person was gonna look like.
Does the mayor look like Dolly Parton?
Absolutely, 100%.
I fucking live here now.
She is, and she's kind of by like the edge of the square, and the Wispy Gribble is heading that way, and then stops right next to her, and then for the first time,
Pat, don't you do it.
you hear. I'm not gonna kill her.
Look at her Dolly Parton. I swear to God.
It opens up this
Swear to
giant.
fucking
It
God.
opens up the giant mouth and tears her.
Oh God, it's terrible.
I forgot to mention the ritual sacrifice that happens once a year.
Every year the man
If
must
the-
die.
I feel like
No,
we should really
but,
leave with that.
as this thing that has just moved around the town, not made a peep, you hear and then it continues on. And the newly befleshed is the the newly reskinned
Tell me more
Mayor
about this
Helen
flesh mayor.
Tell me more about the flesh of this mayor. Yes.
looks towards you with a bit of a concerned expression.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dolly.
I
what's
was
wrong?
halfway to doing a bisexual finger guns and then I stopped. Wait, only one.
Finger gun.
Here you go. Whoops.
Oh, no.
And she comes up and she says, "The wispy gribble says the rattle man draws near, and his shadow looms over your spirit."
What?
That's been
Towns-
happening like all day.
The townsfolk echo the words, "Rattle man, rattle man, rattle man."
All of our spirits, or just her spirit?
Yeah, if it was just me, that'd be kind of convenient for the team, I think.
Or is it like
Oh.
more collectively like the spirit of this group? It's sort of like more of a metaphorical spirit.
I wish I could answer that, sugar, but the gribble ain't much on detail and ain't expounded. It says what it says, which is rare. I was surprised. I was shocked it said anything, but the rattle man's coming. You gotta hurry. Here, and she hands out an item. This is it looks like a candle in the little like metal holder, like the little like you put your little holder, and the candle's got this like pale blue, the wax to it. She's like, "This here's the starlight candle. Light it, and it will show your way through any darkness, magical or unworldly, and it will take you the way you need to go. But you need to hurry."
That's very
Um,
convenient.
Are they gonna have negative repercussions if a virgin lights this?
Oh no, no, it's fine. It's you know what? I think you're afraid of them three witch siblings. You get along with them. Actually, they live just over yonder in the
So they
grove,
will
one-
come if a
one grove
virgin
over.
lights this?
But they're pretty chill and they're cool and they don't hardly eat
Mm.
children no more or nothing. It's they're okay. Like
The
yeah, we
legend
had to
is
work with them
not
for
true.
it took a lot of like group therapy, we'll say, to like kind of talk them down from like we're gonna eat kids. Like why you want to eat kids? This turkey leg is so much tastier.
Is
So,
it?
I mean, it's really good. Here, you want some? You should get
Yeah.
some.
Thank you. I take two and I hand one to Tandy.
To be
I
clear,
just
these are turkey
hold it.
legs, not children.
No, turkey leg.
Oh.
I put the
start
children down.
To it.
There's a
Like a turkey
Does it
popsicle.
taste?
Hey Pat, does that turkey leg taste like raisins?
Yeah. Does it?
Oh.
Was it cooked in raisin oil?
I mean, I would fuck with that.
Yeah, I would.
It's
Honestly, sounds kind of good.
Ew.
You know, Centaurs make surprisingly
I like
Good wine,
like,
because
little
when they
sweet with
stomp
meat, like
in
the
the
savory of a
grapes.
meat
Oh,
and
yeah.
a sweet.
I'll have
For a
sweet
second, I
meat.
thought you meant like turning actual centaur into wine, like stomp on the centaur.
It's like when we stomp in the grapes with our hooves, it gives it more of like a raisiny flavor. It tastes really good. It's like,
I'll have to try centaur wine next time.
oh, what
Really
happened
drunk.
to you?
Oh, look at you! I didn't know your kind could get drunk. Oh, okay,
I-
What?
that's
It's
interesting.
just good just to hear me. Can I have another?
How interesting!
Please cut her off.
What a delightful band of souls y'all are.
I can
Anyway,
light the candle.
No, you should definitely stay far away from the candle. We've seen how this works out.
no,
Yeah, I think I should be
it-
the only one that
I
likes
that
like
the
candle does
fire.
not again.
I'm gonna-
That candle does not summon no witches. That
I'm
candle's
gonna
over.
start shooting firebolts in the sky.
No, I would. Okay.
Oh, no.
There's a ripple of
Please.
gasps and murmurs that roll through the townsfolk, and they're looking back the way that you all came from.
Well, we
Oh.
definitely should get going. Tandy, can you cast the sleep spell, and we should run?
The shadows of the woods begin to stretch, creeping along the
Oh.
valley toward the
I don't
town.
like that.
I
I
love
want
Nico
that.
to-
Squirrel pops up out of nowhere. His face is covered in like pumpkin pie mush or something like that. Like he's been just, hey,
Did you go
we
down
gotta
on
get
a
it. We should
pumpkin?
maybe get a move on.
Adorable.
And then you hear it kind of echoing through the valley.
Yeah, we should run away from these people.
Rattle man, rattle man. All right.
Yeah, we should keep her away from the mirrors. I hear that summons them even faster.
CC, Sylvan is tugging on your. It's like, I want to see mom and dad. I want to go.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
We should probably like.
Just wanted to be known that I'm not moving until someone makes me move. I'm having a grand
Really?
old time.
Come on.
Y'all. I don't know if y'all want to go. The candle will light your way.
I
know.
light the candle, obviously, and
Alright, so Tandi, you
storm
see
out.
Obviously.
So Tandi, you alone.
I take
you
note
see-
that no witches appeared, and I'm like,
You see a pale yellow line that glows with eerie light on the ground, and it shoots up into the path under the trees to the south, where you haven't gone yet.
Great. I
Great.
follow it. And on my way out, I'm gonna take my little pan flute because I can play that one-handed. And I'm gonna go and I am using my instrument of scribing to scribe upon the fountain. I get to do 7 words. Mayor Dolly, fucking love your big titties. I felt like that was important to do
I
before I
wish I
left.
had more spells.
I'm gonna write that one down too, man.
Who's making me come?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I was trying to think of this. I'm too sick for this. I was trying to think of the spell. What does the web spell do?
The self-restraint. It took for me not just to immediately go. Well, I thought Ben.
As soon as
like,
it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, why did I say that?
Wait, Sylvania's not coming with us?
Which is
I'm
drunk.
just drunk.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah, there we go. Dora, can we put her on your back?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Tandi, can you put her on her back? Because I can't reach. I'm just an ideas guy, you know?
I do it. It was really hard because I have real bad sciatica. And so I really expended all of my strength.
Okay. And the shadows are starting to speed up. So y'all moving?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
just
put
like, wanna
Bovo
go,
back in
I
his
wanna
Bjorn
go.
and we run.
All right.
I guess I'll also carry Cece.
Excellent. So you run. Is everyone down with us? Sorry, I don't want to.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm
Oh,
sleeping.
Okay.
I'm booking it. I'm hoofing it.
All right.
My snake and I are both sleeping.
I'm gonna
Um,
baby Bjorn watching our 6.
So blessed.
Mm-hmm.
So you go and you hit the tree line, and it's really thick and dense. There is kind of a path, and it winds through these really thick trees, and there's lots of like brambles and bushes and tangles. I need someone to. This is kind of a popcorn. Hey, pun intended. A popcorn sort of skill challenge here. Someone tell me something you're going to do to help the party move along faster or quicker through the woods, or to hinder whatever's behind you.
I got it. No, okay. I would like to use my spider staff
Okay.
to conjure a massive sticks. I can't talk. Thick, sticky webbing.
Oh, thick sticks, huh?
Yeah, they about to be. They all stuck together. 20-foot cube. The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. They're
Yep.
anchored between 2 trees. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You don't have to roll for that, right? It just appears, and it's like if anything goes
Yep.
into it, they have to roll like a save of some kind.
It starts his turn. Make a dexterity saving throw. And yeah,
Excellent.
if he sucks at it, he's restrained.
Okay. Great. All right. You do that. Anyone else? You just see like anytime you look back, you just see like this like wall of darkness kind of like looming back there, and you hear it echoing just.
In my very sleepy stupor, I go, fireball. Just shoot a fireball out behind us.
You start a forest fire. Excellent.
Let's go.
Oh no.
As you run, the part of the hollow that you're going through is a copse of trees called the Quieting Elms, and they can't really do anything though. They really love silence, and they hate loud noises. And you're all being very loud, but they really can't do anything about it. You're just as you run, you're just hearing constantly shh, shh. The trees are just shh.
God, it's so annoying.
Shh.
My God.
Anybody else have anything they want to try to speed things up?
Yeah, this is more a question of whether or not you'll allow it to speed us up. But I have bless.
Mhm.
I can only put on one person. But would that help?
What does bless
Go
do?
for it.
Bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes it, basically I can just like bless like the 3 of you, which technically would help with like attack rolls or saving throws. But the blessing of my probably very conservative deity might be able to help us scooch along a little bit faster. And also is my last first level spell slot.
Okay.
With that blessing, I feel like my sciatica is like really not giving me any problems, and I would like to roll acrobatics to like start swinging from trees and stuff, and like pulling people up and throwing them further so like they can swing.
I
It's
love this.
a
Yes.
legit Spider-Man move.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing, and
Do it.
I rolled a 19.
You are just like killing it with this. It's perfect. It's just like it almost looks like, what are you doing? This doesn't make sense. Like it shouldn't work, but it is work. And you're just like even throwing Tora and like Miguel and you're killing
Tora
it.
loves it. She's here for it. She's not even running at her max speed. She just wants to be part of the group.
Yeah.
She
Cece loves
being
it.
thrown. Her
Cece's
walking
loving
speed
it.
is
Cece's like, wee. Nico hates it. He's like, I'm gonna be sick.
Nico, you're a squirrel. You basically do this all the time. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous.
It's different when I'm doing it to myself and someone. It's like I know I can anticipate.
He pukes a little thimble of puke.
not.
What else would he have puked?
Yeah, I guess nuts.
Yeah.
A little thimble of nuts. He
I think,
got
you
it out of
know,
his mouth, and we're back to square one.
I mean, typically it is about a thimbleful, so that seems appropriate.
As dawn begins to break,
Oh
you
god.
burst out from the tree line into an open patch of grass.
Thanks, Veronica. I appreciate that.
There we go.
Hushed Lily River and the bridge across it are just ahead. Up on the hill on the other side, you can see a small retinue of well-dressed people in a fancy carriage gilded in gold.
Gold.
Jim!
Bam. Jim.
Jim.
Your Majesty.
Bam, Jeb.
Are you stopping or still moving toward the bridge?
100% running.
Oh, we are
Okay.
looking at it, baby.
So you are booking it toward the bridge, but before you can get there,
No.
Oh,
you see on your periphery these 2 arcs of shadow swoop
no.
around you, around the sides, come together, close off, and you are just completely encircled in a wall of absolute utter blackness. And then in front of you, a figure emerges from the shadow.
Dad?
Good morning. Ah.
The figure resembles a humanoid draped in a long, tattered, hooded black cloak. The hooded head rises slowly, and there's no real face there, except there's a mouth, a wide mouth of brilliantly white teeth, no lips or anything, just teeth, white teeth.
Ugh.
They're not sharp or anything, but they're just off-puttingly bright.
That's rather
And then 2 glass orbs where the eyes should be, and tumbling around each orb is a large 6-sided die. Rather than numbers, you can see that there's like little pictures on the faces of the die. Things like a skull, a butterfly, a sun, a moon, a dagger, and an eyeball. In a deep booming voice, the Rattleman bellows, We have business, wayward souls. That child is not your charge to keep.
Why?
Well, I mean, like, whose charge was she?
I'm trying to sound menacing.
Roll an intimidation.
Okay. God damn it.
Guidance. You're gonna need it.
Oh, fucking shit. Yeah, 17. Wait, what does guidance do for me?
D4. Yep.
Okay.
To an ability check of your choice.
17 plus. Oh, I can't see. Oh, 17 plus 4.
Okay.
So whatever
very
that
good.
might be.
A
Unfortunately,
million.
it senses what you try to do. And the Rattleman, he like does this crazy fast like swoop up where it's like he swoops up and it's like he stops suddenly right in front of you all, and so like he stops and there's a like delayed like wind, you know, it's like kind of like follows him and swooshes over you.
I look at Tora's mane to see if it's like in the
It
wind.
is, yeah. But
Oh, majestic.
Tora, you look so hot.
I say again, that child is not your charge. What is your purpose?
What is your purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question, Sylvie.
But like currently or like big like 5-year plan?
Yeah, I'd like to know both, honestly. What are your hopes and dreams?
Yeah, it's
for
good to
the
have
future?
goals, you know, things to strive towards.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. You're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, we're gonna embarrass the bad guy in the process.
I guide wayward souls to where they need to be. What is your purpose here?
Wait, if you're guiding wayward souls, why is everybody warning us against you? Because that sounds like a really nice thing to do.
Not all souls wish to be guided, and some have to be dragged.
I need so much help.
Tora's like, take me. Guide me.
We've been doing a lot of consent work over the past few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if she wants it, you gotta give it to her right now.
I mean,
Wait,
they
what?
have to consent to.
I think I should. Should I earmuff myself and turn around because this seems like it's getting a little heated.
What is your purpose?
We're taking this kid back to her goddamn parents.
I don't
Yeah.
really care about the kid. I want my hand back.
Oh.
And how do you plan to do that?
I didn't really have a plan. I was kind of hoping that you would help me with
No.
that. No.
To take the child back.
Oh,
The dead cannot cross the bridge.
I'm not dead.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's
Wait.
dead?
We talked about this. Dead on the inside, not on the outside.
Wait,
Are you-
Can I roll a
Wait.
heal on Tora's arm?
Well, let's Tora.
hold on. Hold on. Are we dead or is she dead?
oh my god, this is the afterlife.
Sylvania, can you tell me about? Can you tell us about the time you were hurt or injured or in a fight in last year, or so?
Oh my god. Yeah. I actually very recently.
Like how do you remember it right now?
I mean, the most recent time was before I left, which was the last time that my mom hit me and I fell down the stairs, and I decided that I couldn't stay there anymore because I couldn't be with parents who didn't treat me well, but I was fine. I got up and I walked away.
Do you think really hard? Do you remember any specifics between that and then being in the woods with CC?
No.
Tora,
What?
tell me about the time you lost your hand.
It's just in a really epic battle.
Mhm.
Oh. I was winning. I was doing really, really good. But then somebody, they like pulled a cheap shot and they cut my hand off. But I won. I got away. I'm fine. I just don't have a hand.
Yeah. Do you remember anything between that and being in the woods?
No.
Tandi, what about you? You slipped and you fell?
Yeah, on a piece of ice, which is really embarrassing for a Goliath. I was humiliated. I think I probably healed the head injury, but the humiliation remains.
That's tough to get that one out.
And Bova, you were trying really hard in this for some kind of difficult badge, right? And
I was.
something, yeah.
I was trying really hard to get Scout of the Year, and when they picked my older brother for the third year in a row, I had an asthma attack, and it was really embarrassing in front of like the whole Scout troop. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal. I got over it. I'll win it next year.
Yeah. Did you remember doing anything between that then and being in the woods?
Not particularly. No.
Mm-hmm.
What about
So-
How come you didn't ask me if I remembered? It's because I lived.
Like you just
I got left
assumed
out.
because of the head
Um,
trauma that you wouldn't.
Oh no, I didn't remember. The gap between telling the story. God damn it!
Those
So-
concussions will really sneak up on you.
If you take another look at yourselves, you see you can kind of, it's not full, but like kind of see through like your hands or something a little bit. All of a sudden, like the darkness, the wall of darkness dissipates that's around you, and the Rattleman is still there, and he's like, exactly. He kind of moves aside and he waves, and to Cece he goes, "You may go home, little one." And Cece, since this time with the darkness, the carriage has gotten a lot close. You see two people in regal attire, flanked by some knights across the bridge. They have crowns on. And she goes, "Mom, Dad!" And she takes
Wait.
off.
Cece,
She stops, turns around.
before you go, I'm gonna take out my little paintbrush and I'm gonna give it to her. And I'm gonna say, remember everything you learned here with us.
Consent's important.
It the paintbrush seems also again like see-through translucent, but when her hand wraps around it, it like solidifies. And she takes it. She goes, "Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you."
Bye.
Goodbye, little Cece.
And she runs to her parents. They scoop her up in her hug. They're like tears. They're crying. They're really happy.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
They shout. They shout, "Thank you, thank you."
Now
We're right here. You don't have to yell so loud.
yeah. How
They're gonna
about
see us.
how about a quad of resurrection spells? You guys look like you can afford it. Fucking bring a princess back and you just leave us out here like that.
They get in their carriage. The carriage kind of turns around with the horses and starts to head off. And the cloaked figure, as you know, is the Rattleman, says, "Only a truly tremendous, unfaltering will to do good can draw a spirit to the aid of a mortal child. I'm tempted to offer a second chance to those who desire it. Do you feel your purpose is left unfulfilled? But know I will be watching. And should you stray into darkness, I will snatch your soul and show you true darkness. I will show you the abyss. Those who want to move on, come with me."
What is on?
To the next adventure. The one beyond this world.
Oh, is that like the Feywild? I've heard of that. I think it's the Feywild, guys.
Is it similar to the Feywild?
Yeah.
Is
it
it
Feywild
Feywild adjacent?
Oh my god!
Let's fucking go, Veronica! Woo!
I don't know, you guys. I mean,
I
can
mean,
we all be together if we just go with you?
if you want to be.
Sorry, Tor, I cannot do that.
No, I brought some cinnamon rolls that you can help me clean out of my mouth.
Tora,
What?
I think I'd go with you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything for me back there.
Well, see y'all later.
Honey, I mean, I
Um,
guess we could all go in the other way too.
If we all go the other way, can we all go the other way together?
Yeah, can we do that?
Okay, before we say yes, I have to tell you, I defrauded a lot of old people. So
Well, you're so trustworthy. What do you mean? I didn't see this coming at all.
So basically, the only reason I got to go back is I gotta get a lot of money to pay these people back, and I can't move on because they're all living in squalor because of me and my MLM.
Men loving men.
Yes, it's something.
Defrauded so many old women out of their money. No, and then
Look, if you guys want to
you-
come back,
You will definitely have to make that right, by
I
the
know,
way.
like, but it would go like so much faster if 4 of us were working for it instead of just one.
wait, hold on a second. Am I my own manager now?
Yeah. No.
Do I get to? Am I my own boss?
Yeah, and you only have to report up. Oh shit!
Andy, you said you'd stop doing that.
Honey, do better.
I swear to God, I'm never going to defraud another old again. And
Or
look
young.
around at all of
That's
these
for
young
sure.
people.
I'm never. Maybe take out a couple words. I'm never gonna defraud again.
Oh yeah, that seems really good. So.
Yeah.
Would you guys come and help me pay back all of these old people? I took all their social security checks.
Yeah, maybe one of them would reward us with like, I don't know, like a mechanical hand that I could use. You're not
Or
gonna
like
need
some
it
sugar
anymore.
cookies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the Rattle Man. I'm gonna say,
Can we go together? Or do we have to go back to where we came from?
You can stay together. If you return,
Together.
you'll stay right here. I'll still be in the wood.
Okay, well that's fine. We'll just go back.
Seems like a fair deal. Do life, don't do bad.
Visit Dolly.
Visit
Bovo,
Dolly.
Bovo,
Yeah,
I
what's up?
don't think you should go home.
Why not?
Mm-mm.
As
Oh.
someone who came from a not so nice home, I think you would have a better childhood with us.
But what about going to Gerbert and Tabitha and Gazolan and Pippin and Primrose? They're twins. And Roderick and Blazinda and Lo and Ada and Baudo and
That's so
Corey
many.
and Bertha. Maybe
You
they're
know-
siblings.
That is
Do you know
so
which
many
name I
kids.
didn't hear?
Wait, what?
Bondi. I didn't hear a Bondi there at all.
We already said that his parents were bad people.
I
Right,
mean,
there isn't a Bondi there. That's a fair point.
If you come with us, there will always be a Bondi or a Bondi adjacent.
Well,
And
I'm
we can
always
go-
in for Bondi adjacent.
we can always go visit your siblings, and when they get older and they can move away from a toxic household, they can come be with us if they want to. We're kind of our own little family now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Except for Godin, he's a dick.
Okay, he doesn't have to come.
Yeah, full incel. It's awful.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, that's
You
what
know
it is.
what,
Actually,
though?
can we swap Bovo for his brother? Is that a possibility?
I'm gonna turn to the Rattleman and be like,
Actually, no, like legitimate question. He's terrible.
I think the world would be better without him. I'm just saying.
I don't think that
The one
defeats the
for one
purpose
trade.
of us being good people.
No.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
this is gotta-
I think we're supposed to be good
the
people.
dice of like as you guys are talking, they've been rolling between like the butterfly. We're like, we'll do good, and then like when the MLM brought up, it's like skulls again, and then it's like going back to butterflies, and then the sun and the moon. And now it's like skulls again. Like
Okay, bonding. We're bonding. We're team bonding. Bonding adjacent. Give us the butterfly.
Wait, I wanna test this little rattle thing, and I'm gonna be like, well, if you let me out, I'm gonna hunt down the people that stole my hand and brutally murder them. And what do the dice do? Do they go to butterflies or do they go to skulls? Is revenge good or bad?
Yeah.
they go to the dagger.
Oh.
And it's like,
That's not good or bad.
I could give you your hand back.
Wait, what? That's so cool.
That seems like 2 favors for one for.
Okay, I don't have to.
No, I mean, I really, I would love to have if you could let me a hand, that'd be great.
You hear a tiny little nudge you by your hoof, like, dude, what are you doing?
What?
Don't point out when he's giving you. Also, actually, I guess it doesn't nudge; it goes through you a little bit. Like, dude, take the offer. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, sorry. Hand. Yes. Please.
Give her a hand.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
jeez.
So a decision is made.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back, but only if we can do it together.
Mhm.
And with one more hand than what we came
Yeah.
in with.
Yeah. Then she'll be a 16-head horse.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Bless.
What do you want? Like the same hand as your other one, or do you want like like a scaly hand with claws, or like a paw, or
Get a cool hand.
Get a turkey leg.
I was thinking like a robo hand that can like become a sword or like a cannon.
Could you just surprise me?
Oh,
yes.
Oh
Feels
no, it's gonna be
Oh,
a fucking
boy.
chicken claw or something.
It's just gonna be a
Dang.
dick.
It's gonna be a
I mean,
three-toed
hey, you
sloth
guys.
hand.
If it's really bad, I'll just cut it off, and I haven't lost anything.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Crying.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to life.
Yeah.
All right. So the rattle man, his whole body swirls like this black little tornado, and swirls and like then disappears, and then you feel this wind swirl around all of you, and then you all. It feels like you're falling, but just for like 2 inches, almost like you've been like floating 2 inches off the ground, and you like fall down on the ground, and you feel like you felt like you were feeling feelings before, but now you really feel like smell the trees, the water, feel the ground under your feet.
Now that I realize what was going on, it does feel very different. I'm actually kind of confused as to how we didn't notice before, but
Oh my gosh, and I sound normal again.
What?
Oh wow.
I
this
didn't
legit-
realize that I was speaking with a specter's voice. Ah, what?
This is a big reveal.
oh god, oh Todney, can we get the voice back? The specter
don't, like,
voice?
Why? Oh my god, was my granny like trying to lead me into like space and time or something? Oh my god! And
Wait, where's the
Tanya
rattle
just
man?
starts
Wait.
like walking.
Rattle man,
off.
we're here to make an exchange. Can we get her grandma? She sounds cool.
Dora, do you want to look at your hand?
I would love to.
You have a tentacle.
Yes.
It still
Oh my
has a dagger
God.
attached to it. You know
That's
what?
hot.
I'm everyone's wet dream. Horse and tentacle.
Horse and tentacle. There is probably a porn category
I'm
for
a
that.
game changer.
It's like it's not like wet like octopus. It's like if a horse had a tentacle, it's got like little like brown
Yeah,
fur hair on the
casual.
hairs on
Oh
it.
my god!
my
How
God.
dare you?
Fuck out of that.
Like
What?
little tiny hooves on the
I'm
inside.
I'm gonna give everybody suction cup therapy.
Okay.
Suck
I
the
thought
bad
it was going a different
toxins
direction.
out. No. You done that with the back and the suction
Yeah.
bag? Yeah, yeah.
Swimmers have it.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not a
Hey,
sex
guys.
thing.
you
Let
hear?
me make up for all of my sins and tragedies.
It makes a lot more sense now that
the-
you did MLMs
Yeah, the
than it
other
did
ones, like,
before.
yeah.
Actually, MLM's super line up. It was confusing before, and now I got it.
You hear down at your feet on the ground. You hear a very deep sigh. I suppose you're gonna need a guide out of here.
Squirrely.
His name is Nico, but yeah.
Squirrely. Mr. Nico Squirrely.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
so
I know. I
squirrel.
could. So we gotta. We could probably cut across the Maple Wine Vineyard, go around the Gloom Lagoon. Do
Mhm.
not fuck with Henrietta Croker in the lagoon, okay? She will tear your faces off, and all this will be for nothing, okay? Just stay close and fuck. All right, let's go.
Did you just become British?
Yeah, maybe.
That's what happens when
I
you
might
go out of
have
the
had another
veil.
stream. I might have had another stream earlier today where I was a British accent for 2 hours. So maybe it's been hanging back in the back of the throat this whole time. Right. It's okay. It's me real voice too. I was faking it. No. Hey.
Oh my god, Nico! Like, isn't it? Governor.
Hey, it's Tuesday. Yeah.
I should have stayed gone though. I see this. I should have said take me. Rather than take my soul.
Bobo, there's still time for you to go home.
I mean, we can kill you.
Like to see you try, you little mousy fuck. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's get out of here.
He snaps his fingers and your mouth disappears.
Oh, what the I mean,
I whip my new tentacle arm out and I snatch up the squirrel.
I snap again. His mouth is like, I look. I can't do a lot. I can do a few things pretty good, but just
Again, those things would have helped us a lot at various points in time during this adventure, and
I felt like you had to go. It seemed like you was on your own personal journey of self-actualization.
I guess we weren't
So-
ever really in danger at all.
Yeah, because we were dead.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna think about this years from now, and it's gonna really ruin me emotionally.
yeah, you were dead on the inside and on the outside. It turns out the whole time.
This plot
Oh.
twist.
Hey, would you say
My
this
God.
newfound family is made you alive on the inside now too?
Yeah, basically.
That's good
God.
because I'm now dying
Living
a little bit
Tony's
every
the
moment.
fucking- Living Tony's the fucking worst.
I had no idea.
Brilliant.
Oh god.
Tandy, we're gonna get you some vocal coaching lessons. And
Oh my god, no, I totally don't even need them. I went through a really special training. My
Nico,
family,
now would
they
be a
sent
great
me
time to use
away.
your powers.
Oh, hey Nico.
I can only do that one once a day.
I
I need a long rest.
You
I
used
need
it
a
on
long.
me.
Yeah. I didn't realize what
Nico.
this would be.
We really need to go. Okay. All right. Well, the next
Yeah,
24
so-
hours are going to be hell for us. This is your fault. I hope you know this.
My parents basically, they were like, you have to go. You have to go to another school and it's far away. And so, yeah, that's where I got all of my expert musical training.
The camera's gonna fade out.
Oh my god.
Sunny talking and us being
oh my
like,
god, I run an MLM now, and it's amazing.
Holy
Oh, it's
shit.
really fun.
God, I started that death encounter actually tearing up and wound up crying from laughter.
I was thankful, very thankful for Verona for breaking that tension a little bit because it was very
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a fun adventure, Pat. Great job.
So
What,
fun.
what an adventure.
Thank you.
That was
It was.
incredible. Thank you
You
so
all
much.
are
Pat,
amazing.
Where can people get the source material?
Yeah, if you would like this, so this is something that is, if you want this, it's been formatted. Go to my website and you can email me, and I'll send it to you. It's got artwork by the wonderful Justin, who was going to play with us tonight, Justin Barcelo, but he woke up very sick this morning, unfortunately. He's a tremendous artist, but email me and we'll get you squared away. And, I might also send you a PDF of another large, huge, epic RPG book I co-wrote for free, just because.
Awesome.
That's also got some like a dark gothic vibe to it.
Very cool. That'll be very cool.
Thank you all for having me and joining me and spending your
my God,
time here with me.
No,
Appreciate
this was fantastic. 10 out of 10. Super fun. If people want to find you on the interwebs, all of you, where should they go?
Well, you can find me at twitter.com/typical Veronica. Also, you can find me anywhere that you give away your identity to mega corporations via social media, also at typical Veronica. You can also follow my podcast, Cthulhu and Friends, on twitter.com at CAF Podcast, and you can check us out on twitch.tv/Geekly Inc. on Sunday evenings, where we get sinful.
Oh.
Oh my. It's getting hot in here all of a sudden.
Uncover Bobo's ears. Susie, where can people find you?
Oh man, you can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at Susie_Checky, and you can also find my podcast at UAPcast on Twitter. It's Uncommon Adventures Podcast.
Following both of your podcasts right the fuck now. Ben, where can people find you?
Right here, bitches. Yeah.
Cool.
But actually, yeah, right here.
You also have a Twitter handle, do you not?
I do. Ben_Mar_Moo.
There we go.
I don't do much except for yell at people on the internet when they're not nice.
And Ben, you still need to make a link tree, but all of my info is under the stream right now. If you click on Katie's shiz or whatever it says, you can find my Twitter and whatever the fuck else is in there.
What word did you just say after your name? Yeah.
Shiz.
Shiz. Oh, with an SH.
Yes. It says Katie Shiz, SHIZ.
Okay. All right.
Katie,
Ben and I are actually the same person.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Pat?
I just saw your note in the private, like the behind the scenes chat here. And so funny thing about that, at first I read this is like, oh, the girl's gonna secretly be dead the whole time. But I was like, that's kind of dark. Like it's a dead kid ghost that you're like, okay, I'll flip it. The players are gonna be dead. And then imagine my reaction earlier today when you're all like, how old are your characters? Like, I'm a kid, I'm only gonna be like 10, I'm gonna be like 11, and I'm like, oh no.
Well, you said tell me what time someone hurt you, and I was like, yeah, my parents hurt me. I didn't realize my mother murdered me. I was like, oh my god. What do we do?
Yeah, Pat, how was I supposed to know that a patch of ice killed me?
I died from an asthma attack. It's fucked up, dude.
It's so sad that you still had asthma though.
In the afterworld. That's
I posit if you believe it, like you believe it to be true as a ghost, like you're manifesting that it's true.
Still needed
That's
that.
so weird.
Mind over incorporeal matter, baby.
I was like, I do
True.
not want to graphically describe child murder right now, so we're just gonna say push down the stairs.
Yeah. Keep it. I like that was perfect. Yeah,
Keep it a little high level.
I get it because the audience, they did not know. They did not know, and that's some. I love that you picked
That was
up
awesome.
where I was going for at the last moment. It hit, and that's awesome. But yeah, if you want, thank you all. That was that went really great. My face hurts.
That was so much
That
fun.
was so fun.
I have all of the adrenaline and endorphins right now from that. That was fantastic. Susie, I hope you feel better.
Oh, thank you. It worked well with the sad voice. So
It really did.
So good.
my voice is generally like 5 octaves higher than this.
Just quickly before we wrap up, a couple things happening on the channel this week. Tomorrow, I'm DMing part 3 of our Opera House extravaganza, in which the players have been essentially magically transported into a show where they have to enact everything that is happening, but for real. Super fun. And then Sunday, we have our Halloween 3-parter part 2. where a bunch of lovely ladies are playing toys that are saving their owners from being eaten by scary little under the bed gremlins. So both of those things, 8 p.m. tomorrow and 9:30 p.m. Sunday. Exactly here, right in this place.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Anything anyone wants to say before we sign off and say goodnight? Actually, let's raid someone. But also anything anyone wants to say.
Just thank you, Pat.
Yeah, thank you.
Very
Pat.
good. Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you all for indulging me.
that was a blast.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're welcome. Obviously, it was a
No, thank you.
chore.
And it was a combination. I wanted to do something that was like Halloween, the show I mentioned, and also that was very combat light and more about like scenarios and how would you address those scenarios and like work
Mhm.
together and stuff. So
That
thank
was
you all
really
so
fun.
much. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad we did this.
And Pat, we'll have to have you on to DM another one shot soon because yours are
sure.
always such fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna raid Zenderic, who is, I don't know what the last spell is, but that's what they are doing. So we'll find out together. Thanks so much, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for opera shenanigans. Bye.
Later, ladies and gents.